forget we actually have a start time.
We're live. What? Hey, everybody! Thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome again, once again, to Blades Against Bandwidth. We love having you guys, and we appreciate you guys showing up to support our crew here and run through some delicious Lankhmar adventures. We are currently, if you're just tuning in and you haven't been here for a while, we are currently going through Cheating Death by the mighty Tim Callahan, first level adventure. We've been sort of making our way through there. We find our adventurers in the mysterious Temple of the Burning Man, where there's been all kinds of tricks and traps and shenanigans so far. Maybe there's no more, and the rest of the evening will be clear sailing, and I'll have you out of here by 6:30. Who knows?
I heard there was a cotton candy machine at the end of the dungeon.
There are rumors throughout all of Lankhmar. Everyone's talking about the cotton candy, so there you go. Hey, but first, I got a big special, thanks to showing up for our big special guest for our night, the Sixth Blade. What? It's Jim, quote, the Elder Skatch.
Hello?
Hi, Jim. Thank you for showing up
Jim.
Thank
Hi,
you.
Jim.
Yeah. We're on track to bring you more sketches than any other live play thing on
That is correct.
So,
That is,
whatever you
that
can
should be
send
posted
us,
more on
$5,
social media.
$10 to support our goal of bringing in more sketches. We would, we'll gratefully.
We'll create sketches to bring in.
We'll invent some new sketches. Just to...
Jim, this is your long lost cousin Homer sketch from Bulgaria.
We'll make golems.
Ironically, I have a bunch of
Golem
cousins that I
sketches.
don't really know, so perfect.
Haley, I'm going to need you to adopt my
sketch.
one cousin. So
I'm trying to convince the other one to come on for a while.
My other spawn.
we love to have him. He's
Haley, if he ever came on and anyone saw him on a Twitch stream, it would just kill all of his cool guy clout.
The government would know where he is. He's busy. He's so busy.
Can you imagine if a girl saw me playing DCC on Twitch?
Kill all my vibes.
All right, speaking of killing, when we last left off last time, y'all found yourselves in the, you guys made it across that weird interior swamp pool room, climbed your way up there over all those barriers, found a room where there were a bunch of attacking plants, and that is when Septus decided to burn the whole thing down to the ground. With an abundance of spell points burnt, he completely put pay to this whole thing. Now this entire room is a smoking ruin. All of those tables and things are gone. Plant is gone. Rug is gone. The whole thing is burnt down. You guys find yourselves there at the edge of so there's the only things, the windows here are all bricked up. There is the door that you guys came in through, and there is one further door there at the other side of the room.
First, we have to wake up Kaya Hala because I think she was asleep at the end of the last one. Right?
Kaya Hala.
I was a little bit asleep with the last one. Okay.
She fell asleep at her popcorn. Like, huh? What?
We're prepared this time.
Yeah, we are. Hey, working girl. I feel you.
I need a monster sponsorship one of these days.
Come on, yeah. Monster, help us out.
So this is we're going into the room where we saw that lady on the wall, right?
Yeah, unless there is some kind of strange extra space question mark thing going on. This has to lead into that room. You opened the secret door. You saw fire. There was heat coming into there. There was a stone bridge, and there was a woman hanging on the wall there. She had she was wearing a dagger hanging on a chain off of her waist, and y'all shut the door and went back from it. But we are there again.
Well,
She did tell us to get back to work last time we opened the door, right?
You were able to fool her into thinking that you were guards. However, whoever was the opener was wearing a guard costume. Let's recap that. Who were wearing guard costumes?
I took their armor, so that's the thing why she thought I was one of them. Yeah.
Lucarx, you have armor. Do you have a
Common
guard?
man.
I'm pretty sure
Just some guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Lucarx, the common fella. He's a common man. He drives a common van. Oh wait, you know what I forgot to say? Well, I got it. Remember that one? That was like a radio hit when I was real little in Texas. So hey, real quick, if you're watching this on Twitch, thank you very much. Please subscribe. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell, and we'll keep sending you all kinds of new content as it comes up. We love this. We live for it. We live to send you guys cool stuff. So here we go. So all right. So yeah, Lucarx wearing outfit, Ganbaatar wearing armor and outfit. And that was how we got over with, you were told to get back to the work by a woman hanging on the wall in a way most unnatural.
And this door leads to that, we think.
If it doesn't, that would mean that the laws of spatial relations mean nothing in this place. So,
which is like a possibility. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also a woman climbing on the wall, so
Yeah,
anything's
so I mean-
possible at this point.
Maybe she was sponsored by Monster,
If she got one and I didn't.
right?
Hashtag spoiler alert.
Salty about it.
So just to go with a little bit more genre buy-in, I just want to not be in this. I'll throw this to you guys. So I don't want to throw you off your game, but instead of planning out on how we're going to handle it, I kind of feel like in the spirit of library, I'm just going to kick the door in and have my sword ready and just
do it.
Bow in one hand, sword in the other, and just boot the door in and take a look.
All right. Is that how it's going down?
Yeah.
All right. Ganbaatar kicking the door. Boom. And here is what you see. It is indeed that room. The air is dry, the heat oppressive. A narrow stone bridge stretches across a wide pit speckled with clustered flames. The gray stone walls are dotted with burned remains of banners and curtains. You can see indications of arched windows in the far wall, portals blocked by crude masonry. Beneath the window ledge, at the terminus of the narrow bridge, a stone platform runs along the wall, leading to a passageway to your left. A slender woman in a soot-stained yellow gown crawls along the far wall, curved dagger dangling from a chain at her waist. And for the first time, you can actually see down into the pit from here. So Ganbaatar, when you look in there, the glinting eyes of several soot-covered small humanoids look up at you from the floor of the pit. The heat coming out of this thing, it's like walking into it. It's going to be like walking into an oven. The heat is so intense at this point. She looks over at you and she's like, "What now?"
I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time visualizing this. So it's like burnt tapestries and a bridge and a landing and
Yeah. So when you open the door up, you know what? This is the one I should have made a background for this one. I could do it real quick. Now it would take me 10 steps. You want me to do it
what
quick?
are the obvious places to go? Like you said, there's a bridge.
I think it's just a stone bridge, right? Or drop down into the flames.
Yeah, you have no choice. You are either. I'm gonna try to make it my background.
and the people are in the flames.
Yeah.
It's like the flames are up on these like stocky things, and they're clusters of fire coming out of the top of them. So when you open the door up, the only where to go that you see is this stairway. The stairway goes across the room to a ledge. You take the left on the ledge, it goes up to a stairway and goes up. But the lady is on the wall across from you guys. She's actually she's hanging there like Spider-Man style, looking over her shoulder at you. You know, she looks crazy. And right now she can only see Ganbaatar and with you guys in the background, but she yells at you, what do you wish?
Prisoner transport.
Yeah. Let's just run. I think we should just keep going.
I was like,
up and over.
There are intruders.
She's like, intruders. She's like, deal with them. Then what are you doing here? Go, fight. Give me for Ganbaatar, give me a personality check.
Oh, my strong suit. Actually, not bad. I have no modifier. I got a 7.
Yeah, she she doesn't seem too sure about this. She's like, I hear nothing. I heard nothing at the door. None of the signals were.
My lady, they're coming from the other side, and they have cast a spell of silence over themselves.
Give me a personality check.
Sweet, I have a +1.
Brendan, just to get things to like while Mara is continuing the ruse, I'm gonna try and walk out on the bridge, trying to get a little bit like more in the room.
Okay, sure. Give me an intelligence check as you make your way over it.
Intelligence, again, no modifier. Come on, dice. 17 this time. We're looking like we're going on. We're gonna go up +10 every time I roll. So.
Gotcha. All right. So you make your way across, like halfway across the bridge. Okay. The heat is it's incredible as you make over there. Also, the bridge does not feel super secure under your feet. It almost feels as if, like, just walking out there by yourself, it's going to break under your feet.
All right.
You have this feeling of just like, where it just seems to be like, like you could stomp on it. It feels like you could stomp on it really hard and make the whole thing go crashing down 20 feet to the flaming bottom of the pit below you. So yeah, she looks at you and, so you got a 10 for Mara, Carmen? Keeping an eye on you, she makes her way like spider-like across the edge of the wall there. You like special effects? You like that?
Yeah.
Those are still,
Yeah, practical effects. I really like it.
Spielberg. You got to hire Industrial Light and Magic. It's the only way to get these things done. She makes her way over to that door over there, again, keeping her eyes on you the whole time. So she has to go all the way across the wall and then like to the corner and then across down to where that the backside of the secret door y'all found from that first room. And she listens at it and she's like, she doesn't hear anything. You did say there was a spell of silence though. So she is, let's see. You know what, Mara, this is your last test. Give me a luck check for Mara. D20 roll low.
You said roll low?
Yeah, D20 roll low under your current luck, please.
Okay. Got it with a 12.
Nice. She actually opens that door and looks through and sees, you guys drug all the dead guards out of there, but there is blood. And she shuts
her
the door
back
again.
is to us?
Yes.
I'll look back and let them, I'm gonna point at the bridge and kind of give them the it's not safe look.
Gotcha.
Being as I'm a strong warrior, am I far? Did I only take a step and realize it, or am I like a quarter away or halfway, or is there? Am I far enough? I can leap, with my mighty thews to the other side.
You know what? The whole thing is like. This is looking to be about. What kind of armor are you wearing? The armor will be a factor.
Yeah, so I have a -5 check penalty. I have chainmail on.
Yeah, I would say. I won't say impossible at this point, but I would say you will be hard pressed to pull that maneuver off.
Okay. Oh, also Jess in Sky 2 said that I should get some leading luck for doing genre buying.
Agreed.
Yes, Ganbaatar, take a point of fleeting luck for bravely walking on a bridge. Hey, I walked the dog this morning past the creek. Do I get a point of? I'm kidding. They totally deserve it.
No, but your dog does for being so brave.
Yeah, give Bobby fleeting luck.
And by fleeting luck, I mean a little piece of baby bell.
Actually, it's the one thing.
Dogs love baby bell.
I know. I try to never give her any cheese. It's my one attempt to let my dog live to a full and natural life.
Well, you start giving dogs cheese and they start getting snooty and having these wine and cheese parties and
every time.
You come over and there's a bunch of fancy dogs sitting around your table.
So Brendan, she brought out,
and instead of playing poker, they're playing bridge.
Oh no!
cribbage.
Mahjong.
Brendan, she opened or looked out the door that we came in through actually originally.
The secret
The
one.
secret door.
The secret door that you guys that going into the first main room found the secret door there and peeped through it, and
found her.
yes.
So
I would like to cast a spell.
Okay. Everyone can have, while she has that door open, there can be one round of actions from everybody who's there. But I'm gonna say this, you're looking at that door over there. There'll be a maximum number of people can fit in there. It'll be about 2. So, who is it gonna be?
Well, I was gonna say I wanted to try and climb sheer surfaces to her and kick her through the door and then close it behind her.
Oh, you would have to. I mean, I'm not like, boy, that'll be tricky. Not impossible, but tricky. Hey, check it out.
Oh.
All right, so this is the regular door. You can't even see the whole thing on there. There's the bridge across.
We see the important parts.
Yeah, the stairs go up and around, and there's all stuff there from the bottom.
And then Brendan just started his new career as a meteorologist.
Atlanta, Georgia, bring your umbrellas because get what? It's
we have vines coming in from the northwest.
I would love dungeon weather. That would be a great show.
Dungeon weather. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, so it's like this, Jeff, and then up and across.
Okay. Do the walls look like they would be too hot for me to climb if I was able to get spider climbing abilities?
If you were able to get spider climbing abilities or put them on somebody else, then here's the thing: the whole room is hot. Let's talk about this. Okay, Ganbaatar, you walked out there on the bridge. You have now been inside for a round. So this first round, go ahead and give me a fortitude save.
Fortitude.
Please.
19.
All right, you are good, but the heat in here is super intense, and it just is like it's oppressive, and you feel like you're gonna faint. From where you are on the bridge, you can see that down below there are those forms are all like sort of like wandering around. Now that you're this close to them, looking down at them, they look like nothing so much as like these bedraggled, sooty, filthy urchin children, like almost like feral. They're all scabbly and like,
And the spider lady is just like chilling in this hot room.
She was just chilling in this hot room a minute ago, but then now she's over here looking at the door. So one round, so Ganbaatar, what are you gonna do this round?
So I'm no closer to those stairs to what would be my left at this point then, right? Because I can't really tell from the drawing of it, like if they're...
Yeah, it's backwards on the thing, so you would actually have to come down the bridge and take a left to get to those stairs. So so you could move this round and be on that ledge and on your way over there. But this round, you're just like at the beginning of this round, we'll say you're at the hump of that bridge.
All right. And is there a slight ledge or no? That's moving around the exterior of this room?
Yeah, but it only goes to where you can, it doesn't go any further. It goes to the stairway, but if you go the opposite direction, you got about one step before you fall into the pit.
All right, I guess I'm going to try and move on the ledge on the stairway side. You know what I mean?
So when you're around, you're going to move all the way across the bridge and get over to the ledge, no problem.
Oh no, I have to go over the bridge. I'm trying to not go over the bridge since I know it's probably going to collapse. What I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. If you want to leap, you know what you could do if you were to turn around to your left and leap across and try to grab the stairway. Okay, that's your closest point of purchase. I would say I would only need a DC 15 for you to pull that off.
I will try it.
Yeah, failure means
Totally
to the pit.
Wait, how far down is it? You said there's little
feet.
Urchins down there?
And there's little urchins down there, yeah.
And the fire's coming from like some sort
Spikes.
of platform.
There are these there are these like jets that are coming up from the bottom there of the
all right.
of the platform.
Wish me luck. Yeah, I'll spend luck if I bone this.
All right.
Oh my god. Well, I rolled a 5.
Ruh-roh.
Luck will come back.
I'm under the impression that the bridge is safe as long as we do it one at a time. That's my impression. So like we just can't have more than one on that bridge.
All right, I'm gonna spend my
Now, do you yell that to him as he's flying through the air trying
Yeah.
to get there?
I
Or...
think it's good.
I'll spend my point of fleeting luck. Oh, you know what? I spent luck last game, so I actually don't have enough to get there. So
use it for my spell.
Okay, but if it's that or Tim ends up in the fire urchin pit,
I have.
That's
two
all right. We haven't. You know
luck
what?
if you-
We've only ever had a guest star die on this show. We've never had an actual player character like a regular go. So I want to see what happens.
Not true.
Not gonna
Well,
die.
That's what.
We-
Oh,
we
you did. That's
early
right.
on.
Yes.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
first character died before Forest or
queen.
Long Branch.
Yes.
Queen. Yeah.
What is it? Queen Moon Ali. And,
Oh yes.
And
What was
whatever her
her
other
head's
head's name
name?
was. I forget.
I think Queen Woodley was the other head. And it was like something in Queen Woodley.
Yeah, something like that.
All right. Well, Brandon, I'm going to take the results of me daring, to leap but not making it.
You know what? And rock and roll. Way to try. All right. So you have
Freethia the Spirit and Queen Moon Ali.
Freethia the Spirit. There you
Took
go.
me a second to remember, but yes, there we go.
Okay, so falling into there, you need to make me.
You need to
All right,
die.
you can make me a reflex save DC 12.
That I made.
All right, so you're only going to take half damage for falling the 20 feet down there into the.
So what? 2d6 minus.
And you have to give me a DC another. Yeah. Well, it'll be. See, it'll be a possible 2d6, and I need yet one more reflex save from you because
You can never have enough reflex
I'm
saves.
gonna make you roll dice until you actually die of carpal tunnel. That's the whole plan of this thing.
the long green, I see.
I only rolled an 8 on that second reflex save.
Okay, so you only took half damage, all right, from falling down there, but you do. When you fall down there are these spikes that are down there, and you fall and partially impale yourself on a spike on top of every other silly thing. So you are going to take.
Might have been better to fail the first one and make the second one.
Wait, before he hits the bottom, can I throw him a rope? Like I see him miss, and I throw my rope.
No, he
I
kind
will
of Tom
burn
and Jerry
so
against
much
the
luck.
stage.
Yeah,
I have so much luck. I will burn it all.
Oh my
All
goodness.
right.
I'll be fine. I
We
got
hit
a
the wall and
good.
slide down, and we're like, ooh.
I'm a
You're
warrior.
Like,
I
I'll
have
be
a good amount of hit
fine.
points.
It's just a puncture wound.
Yeah. You actually take 12 points of damage from the whole kit.
Oh, okay. So I'm at 0.
Yeah. All right.
Which
All right.
deservedly so. So Ganbaatar gives you guys that rugged, like, I've got this, and leaps, and then just, like,
Yeah.
belly flops onto a spike.
Ganbaatar! Oh my goodness. All right, can I take my action and throw my grappling hook somewhere so I can climb down? That's not going to use that for my action.
Yeah, you could either like stick it next to you and like climb in from the doorway, or you
Yeah.
can try to throw it. Like if you do that, you can lower yourself down there without having to make a roll. If you want to throw it across the way and catch it on something,
How far away would I be from his body if I jump down there? Or should we? Oh yeah, he got.
if you jump from directly where you are, if you shimmy down a rope,
Yeah.
like hook
Because
it
I have a
up-
grappling hook and a rope.
Yeah,
so.
you'll be about like only about say 20 feet away from where his body fell.
All right, I'm going to do that.
All right.
For
So
my
you
action.
you can do that could be your round. You hook
Yeah.
hook a rope there and you go ahead
Slide
and
down.
slide on down there. Okay, and we'll come back to that. So Carmen, what are you gonna do?
Crap. Luke, do you need help with the rescue, or
I don't know what I'm doing down here. I'm going to.
We've made it this far,
Okay.
but now what?
Yeah. All right.
I'll tell you
I
this,
will.
looking down, you see that there's a gang of feral children who were first going to go over there and maybe kick Ganbaatar to death, but now they're looking over there at Lucar. They're like, ah!
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
not their round,
I
but-
will. Okay, I will take my grappling hook and my rope, and I will descend and beat up some small children. Small
You can
feral
actually slide,
children.
you can slide down on the same rope that Lucar.
Okay,
established.
then. So would slide be my movement, and then I get an action?
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, you can slide down and then do something.
Okay, so I
since
slide down and I
like
beat
hooked it up
it.
and slid, you can slide it into.
Yeah, and I will attack the children.
There you go.
That'll never
Wow,
be not funny.
I was gonna
Let's say-
give him a hug.
No
And,
context.
like give them
D&D
affection that they've never had.
No, I was an orphan. I will tell you, they need to be beat up.
I can watch your kid fall off a bike all day.
Gotcha. All right, so
Shoot a bunch of
the
kids.
thing is, it'll have to be a ranged attack though. You can throw a knife or do something similar.
Okay, I have a sling. I'll use
right.
a sling.
All right, take you a slingshot. Where's my notebook?
All right. Let me find my D4. There it is. All right. 16.
That's a hit. Roll me some damage.
2 points of damage.
2 points of damage.
Enough to hurt a child.
Might make the others stop and think before they come.
Yeah.
You bean one in the head with a rock. It is still up, but you clearly it's got like a bloody like flap hanging off its forehead right now, and it's like ah! And now they're all howling in rage, and getting ready to do gosh knows what.
Or it could stir them up like a hornet's nest. Those are our two
Options and
yeah, it's a weird, you're in a, you don't know, but it feels like you feel the icy fingers of death that you've now experienced for a while, somehow all over this place. There's a weirdness about here, and the farther you go in, the more palpable that weirdness gets. And you think these kids are just one more, symptom of that strangeness. All right, so who didn't go? Lukark slid down, Mara slid down, Garba. All right, okay, who shall be the first Skatch into the breach?
I have a question. How old do these children look? Because if they're 13, I'm terrified of them and not going near them. But if they're younger or older,
it's like the whole cast of Newsies here. There's like all the way from here to about here.
Oh, I'm not messing with that. 13-year-olds are mean. I'm skipping right over that. I'm going with if I do wall climb, can I make it to where the woman is and like hit her?
Not in one round. Not before you don't think before she turns and sees you. From where you are now, you know what? You were sort of back there in the room. If backstab's what you're going for, you could. If you give me like a hide check to represent you sneaking up and doing it carefully, I'll give you a range attack from the doorway. If you want to try something, be slick, like either throwing a knife or.
Wait, so we're in the room with the secret door, right? And she's looking into the secret door?
She's looking into the secret door this round. Yeah, that's when everybody acted.
Can I, sneak up on this side, like the room side, like the vine side of the secret door, and just like hit her in the face? But like
you'd have to. It would be. You'd have to like go down those weird step thingies in the room with the water.
We're like over here, or we're over here.
Yeah, we're here.
Where's the secret door?
The secret door is like there.
The secret door is like here. Like you can't quite see where it is.
Oh,
it's like
okay.
down here.
It's like where Brendan is.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. So.
Well, that's annoying. All right, then I'll do the ranged attack backstab.
All right, take a shot.
Do I have to hide first? Make that check?
Yeah,
first?
go ahead and give me that hide and shadows check.
Did you just take away my fleeting luck that I was about to use?
Hey.
Well, there goes that. So everyone's gonna lose their fleeting luck. And she like you're like creeping up, and she looks over her shoulder, looks you right in the eye, like dun 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 dun.
Well, can I still get my attack off? Just not a.
You can absolutely still get your attack off. Absolutely, you can.
Oh, we're up to a 7 now.
Whew. All right, well, a 7's gonna miss. You bank one off the rock there, and she's like, "Deceivers, slay them, my pretties, slay them!" She yells, and she says, "Oh, mighty Mog shall see you all destroyed."
Mog.
Yep. Hey, it's Elder Skatch. What you gonna do in your down time?
Oh boy, that changes my. I'm gonna cast rope work and see if I can get a rope to go around her.
Okay.
I was gonna use luck, but apparently someone.
You could still use regular luck. You know, maybe.
You didn't even need it. See, you're fine.
No.
So dramatic.
So that is a 16 total, but I may bump it. Give me a second here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn 2 luck for that.
All right, up to 18. Gosh. All right. So, command the rope to entangle one target. Rope quickly. All right, here comes my reflex save. Is it versus DC 18? Yep. Here comes a reflex save. Yeah. Ooh, no, not today. I was gonna fail that reflex save. So they are now completely wrapped up in your rope. They are constricted. They cannot take any move or action other than to talk. They can try to escape with a strength or agility check versus your DC 18 there. But right now, they are caught up in this thing and cannot attack. And are still, I'm picturing them still clinging to the wall, but just like can't. If they were to try to get the rope off them so they could move, she'd fall. So nicely done. She is stuck there. And Jeff, it is time for Ka'a to do some Ka'awesomeness. What you gonna do?
All right. You think you are here in the name of Mog? I am here in the name of Mog. And I invoke Mog.
Ooh.
Let's see what happens.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, nat 20.
We're fighting again.
Hey, I'm telling Mom on you.
Nat 20 makes that it only doubles my level, right? Yeah, so that doesn't actually, that only adds a 1 to my roll. Awesome.
Still though.
But still, that's so cool. So then that is going to be a 23. Oh yeah, I need to roll that. Yes, 23. 24. That is a 24 on the invoke patron table.
Gosh, so 24 for Mog. As written, it gives you basically a spiderweb spell.
It gives me the ability to keep spiderweb for 1 turn as an action. So do I want to do that, or do I actually want to like summon the boss? I think I want to summon the boss with my 24.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, tattle.
Yeah. So yeah. You find yourself there with Mighty Mog, who was like suddenly you were there within Mog's cosmic web, and is like my most loyal servant calls upon me again.
I do, Master. We are here in the Temple of the Burned Man. We are here in the Temple of the Burned Man, and there's some woman crawling along your walls, claiming to be in your service, when we all know I am the one who serves you. Yes, Mog, yes.
She has given her loyalty to one who is not me, and has made no efforts to increase the size of the worshippers of Mog.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. Show her the price show her the price of betrayal and of taking bringing the false idol, the immortal mortal, revering him more than I. So are you looking to get past this room, damage her?
I want to smite her.
And you got a 24. You know what I'm gonna do for a 24? Yeah, man, this is gonna be bad.
And I want to smite her in a very spidery way, so that she's aware that
Okay. Yeah. So she is still looking at you, and she's like, "How dare you invoke Mog? Mog is the one that I." And suddenly you see a spider just comes out of her mouth and runs along the side of it. And and the more she yells, the more spiders come out of her. And as they all sort of leave her, her body deflates. And she's like, no, screeching as these things sort of run over there and make their way across the wall in all direction. And all y'all for a moment see the symbol of Mog played out in spiders on that wall over there before they all as one catch fire. Whoosh, and now it's like watching one of those Roman candle displays with the name Mog in fire just for a moment.
Wow.
Yeah. She's the last thing you see is the rope falling down into the flames and catching up. Yeah, man. Take a point of fleeting luck. That was awesome.
Oh, thank you. I am but a humble religious man, serving my God.
So let's roll some. Let us roll some initiative, and we will follow through with this room and see what happens next. The masked feral children are going to go on 5. All right, so let's start with our guest, Elder Skatch. How'd you do?
14.
14 for Septus. Okay, Kai Hala.
9.
9 for Kai Hala. For Lukark.
4.
4 for Lukark. Ka'a.
5.
5 for Ka'a. You are tied with the children, but we're going first as per my custom. Mara.
11.
11 for Mara. And go ahead and roll in for Ganbaatar, JIC.
9. You're not going to need me though, because even if I get saved, I don't rouse until after combat.
Yeah, but just yeah, I guess right. Just so we know when to tick your box there.
Yeah.
So,
Good point.
Yeah. I'm here for you, man. That's what. It's fine. All right, so Septus, you're actually first on 14. Rock and roll. The children are all running over there. Teeth and filthy fingernails bared at Lukark and.
Right, they're below, right?
Yeah, you look over the side of the bridge. You see this. Even the one with the big bleeding forehead. They're all of them are charging over at Mara and Lukark.
They didn't see Spider Lady go wither, whatever you want to call that.
You know what? That's a good point. I mean, they probably did. Yeah. What are they? Are they hosed? That's a good point. Maybe they're hosed. You know what? I think you're right. I think I'm going to go ahead and give them a morale check. Okay. However, I'm going to roll their morale check with a D24 because they ain't got crap else to do but live in this pit and kill people who come in here. So I didn't write it. Here it comes. Boom. Oh, I rolled the wrong die. No, this one. Boom. Yeah, they are going to stay in this fight and make their way over at y'all. So so that is where we're at.
I would like to run across the bridge.
Okay.
As I'm running across the bridge, I want to have my hands pointed down. So I'm firing from above. So I'm like running across going with the flaming hand.
Really getting into my
All right, go for it.
There's a wall.
Hey, this is important
Fire.
stuff.
Fire.
Ah.
Yeah, kill the fire with flames.
By fire with fire.
Do you not have magic missile?
I can strike one target for 1d3 points of damage.
Roll it up.
I believe he lost flaming hands last time after he spent all that stuff. So I got to spend a point of something just to recast it.
Okay, maybe he did lose it last time. I don't remember, but I'm ready to believe you.
So it's a total of just 12. So I can hit one target for 1d3 damage.
All right, roll me some damage.
3 damage.
All right, you know what? Yeah, one of those kids, you would think living down there in the fire pit that they'd be okay with it, but no, one of those kids just flash fries up into, hashtag
Right.
Colonel's extra crispy. All right, that's terrible. Mara, you're next. Mara, please give me a fortitude saving throw. S'il vous plaisir.
I did not make my fortitude save.
Okay, you are going to take 1 point of temporary stamina damage.
Ooh.
Also, if I could please give you... Oh, you can't just see it. All right, another... and that's it. So you see that there are now 5 children running their way towards you, one of whom is wounded.
Lukark, does it look like when is his initiative?
Lukark is...
I'm after everybody. I'm last. I was going to staunch his wounds, but I don't know. Do we have this round to Stantis rooms, or we got to do it before next round?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna even simplify it. You actually have until his turn, which is on 9. So
Okay,
Mara,
sorry.
Wait,
I can't do it.
I staunch his wounds. I'll
Alright,
deal with the children later.
Gotcha.
I'll deal with the children.
You gotta spend a luck point.
Oh.
And then,
Okay.
Ganbaatar, you are like stable, but at 1 with 1 unconscious.
Well, I still gotta pay. I still gotta spend that luck for that. Yeah.
I'm looking at the chat room. That's hilarious. Like Sky said, it should have been a giant foot comes down like a rolled up paper, poosh, on the spider lady. Oh, damn it. I didn't think of that. That was hilarious. All right, so yeah, well, welcome back, Ganbaatar. Kai Hala.
Yeah. So the bridge has availability on it now, right? Because
Yeah.
has
He's made his way over to the other side of it. Yeah.
Or okay. And the children, like if I was on the bridge, how close are the children to the bridge down?
Like at the apex of the bridge, if you look down, and the closest children is going to be about 25 feet below you.
How about side distance wise though, like horizontally, how far are they?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Or like
maybe about from the far side of the bridge.
From anywhere on the bridge. Anywhere on the bridge.
I mean, you're gonna go right over them. You know what I'm saying? So you'll go from 10 feet ahead, like with them 10 feet ahead of you, to them being 20 feet behind you.
All right. Can I make it to where the children are and then do some WWE and drop down onto them?
Off the top ropes? Absolutely.
Yeah. That's the plan.
You can 100% do that. Are you going for 2 weapons?
2 weapons, and if I can land on a child, that would be
right.
Take 1 out on the way down and then swing it 2
and that
more,
cushions your blow too.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you could use a child
as a chair, maybe.
Yeah.
Everyone, hey, if you're watching at home, tune in next week for Blades Against Child Protective Services. Coming in.
Yeah, whatever it takes out the max amount of children.
2 weapons is your.
I should be writing down these little, and Jeff should probably make a little what do you call those? The
best quotes of the night.
Well, yeah, when we do the little
I just want supercuts of all.
Yeah, supercut or whatever takes out the max amount of children.
It's just going to be a supercut. That's an.
You learned that from me because I've shut it out of this game, so don't worry about it.
Tony Hogard says the word we're looking for is disclaimer.
I'm not affiliated with Goodman Games.
Children in peril.
Oh, I think I was thinking of Sizzler. When you do a little Sizzler or sample type thing. Yeah.
So instead of children, we could rebrand them as short constructs.
Yeah.
Trying to put a positive spin on this. I don't think it's gonna work.
They all have stormtrooper helmets, so it's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
They're orc children.
Ruined it.
Do I have to make a agility check to land on a child, or is that a given?
Here's how it's gonna go. If you hit once, I'm gonna say then you'll do your regular damage, but you'll take some damage from falling, but less. If you hit 2 of them, you'll do even less damage because you'll sort of have both of them there to kind of like shock pancake style. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect.
I can't believe, so.
All right, let's see here.
If you miss, you're eating it, and we're rolling for spikes. So.
Well, that's a 15 and a 2.
So that's 1 hit. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say that's gonna skip a spike, and you can go ahead and give me a DC 12 reflex save.
All right. That's another 2. I need new dice.
Yar. So you are going to take half of that. That'll be 6, 7, 8, 4. Take 3 points of damage total.
Oh, you really counted real high there, Brendan.
I mean, I had to figure in there were multiple factors here. You made
scared me. All right.
It was half minus a bit for catching the kid on the way down, which goodness gracious.
Child damage.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be 7 points of damage for the child.
Yeah, you that one is
That's a knife in the top of the head.
yeah, that's not he's not making it into to kindergarten tomorrow or whatever. they're not that young. They're not that young. They're like
That was a 13-year-old. She just wanted to take that one 13-year-old
exactly,
out.
you know.
Got to think about them.
Yeah, and it looks up at you for a moment, and like you hear like in Reston's voice, you hear like, "Go then, there are other worlds than these," and then falls down like dun 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 dun. Curse of Reston. All right, so that's one more. So there are 4 left, and it is say Ganbaatar is there, and it is oh yes, you have a question. Go ahead.
Don't I need to make a fortitude check for diving into the fire?
Next round when you start here.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't dodging anything.
I appreciate you.
No, clearly your dice say that you
clearly
can't
my
dodge
dice are
anything.
not letting me dodge.
Yeah. Still in the doorway.
Still in the doorway, and I pull out my amulet, and I start to swing my amulet back and forth as I cast some magics. I am casting the spell Cantrip.
It's a lot of dice for cantrip.
It is. I like to just like grab the entire stack and just roll them all because it feels very satisfying. But yeah, that was lame. So I've lost the spell. The goal was to have the international sound of an ice cream truck coming from the secret door, but sadly that didn't work.
Just for the idea.
Because what else do orphans in a fire pit want more than ice cream?
They gotta cool off. It's hard work being an orphan in a fire pit.
But sadly, that did not work. I've lost the spell.
Could it be Daddy Warbucks limo to pull up front?
A rousing musical on, you know.
It's a hard knock life for us. Gotta kisses. We get Kaihala.
All right. Well, since that didn't work, I'm going to go ahead and walk over the bridge.
All right. Yeah, you make it to the other side of the bridge, and you are now over there with Septus. Spellcasters across the bridge. Yeah. It is their turn. There are 4 left. 1 is wounded. One is going to run over at Kaihala and try to, at Mara and attack you from behind with the... There's a complicated little room here, so excuse me while I figure this out.
Excuse me while I figure this out.
I know, right?
What's so complicated? There's a bridge, and then there's stairs. They go across them and go up.
The problem is these kids suck at fighting. So here's what happens. Mara, go ahead and you can give me a strength check, but add 2 to it as this one tries to grapple you.
$13.
Yeah, all right, you edge them out. One of them jumps on you and tries to just jump on you from behind and tries to sink their teeth into your back, but you shrug them off before they're able to find purchase. The other 3 are all coming at Lukark. So Lukark, I got, and they're literally all trying to bite you. So that is a 9, a 11, and a 20. Oh, what's up?
God damn it.
I know, right? Yeah, man. You think this thing's gonna heal? That's gonna be that's ridiculous. Yeah, you're gonna take 2 points of damage from this kid having bitten you real good.
I could take it.
There you go. That's the spirit.
Yeah.
All right. So it's that. Speaking of which, it's Lukark's turn. You got 3 of them ahead of you. Please go ahead and give me that fortitude save. You started.
Right. Fort save 20, 30-20. So I got it.
30-20. Oh, hi, sweetie. All right. You make it so heat is not an issue. So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna take that kid who just bit me and I don't know what you want to call this. Take him and hit another kid with him.
Chair slam with a child.
You can go ahead and go for a grapple first,
Okay.
strength check, and add +2 on top of it. Special size modifier. You're twice as big as they are.
All right.
I don't know what you want to call this, but I want to
Yeah.
make a child with
I don't think so.
child with him.
Well, yeah.
I think there's a
He
name
said-
for that.
He's just they're as slippery and slimy as they look. Yeah, I got a 7.
Yeah, you try to get one. Yeah, you wind up like dragging like an inch of soot off this thing.
Yeah.
He gets out of there like, yeah, And he is coming at you with real anger. So we're gonna start off. It's the top of the order. It's Cephas. Cephas, please give me that fortitude save. DC 12.
Yeah.
What if we just yelled like the street lights are on? You think they'd all like run? I need to be home.
A light spell.
I got a 4.
Yeah, you take a point of stamina damage.
Yikes.
Start off with.
Okay, I am running up those stairs to get away from the hot flames of this room.
Okie dokie, you run up those stairs. Here is what happens.
They collapse.
Okay, yeah, suddenly the stairs slide downward to become a ramp, and slick oil streams out of small holes behind each stair. Give me a reflex save, DC 14.
Your mom called my mom and said we were supposed to be home an hour ago.
No, I missed.
Yeah, you fall prone, and that's when the flaming clay pots from the ceiling start to drop.
What?
You get caught on fire and are going to take 1 point of damage as you are currently burning up.
Okay, great, thanks.
Gotcha. And the stairs are now a ramp, and they're crazy slick with oil. So
This sucks. I want to go home.
So we moving on. So it is Mara. You made your save last round. Is that correct?
I don't remember. That was so long ago.
You rolled it up.
Do you have damage on your
Taking
stamina?
stamina damage?
Oh, I didn't make it. Yeah, I took 1 point of stamina damage.
Right. You only have the check is only for every other round. It's just weird because some of you have been here for 2 rounds. You're all off. So work with me. Let's remember who these next saves and wins. Got it right? You know, that's my life. All right,
Totally.
So it's your turn. However, you are now there over the prone form of Ganbaatar. Now one jumped on your back and tried to grapple you, but you shrugged them off. What are you gonna do?
All right. So are we in any immediate threat from the children?
Yeah, this one is going to kill you if his plans come to fruition. And you look over there, and Ganbaatar is going to get killed by the other 3 if they have anything to say about it.
Okay. Are they like on Ganbaatar?
They no, they ran over and bit him. All right, buddy.
Is he conscious yet?
Yeah, Ganbaatar is like he's like hot, like coming. Oh, sorry, the 3 are over there. They tried to bite Lukark. I'm sorry. Ganbaatar is like right there in front of you. Is you have revived him up where he's coming around, but he's still in real bad shape.
Okay. For my movement, can I? Oh wait, the rope is still hanging down that we climbed from, right?
Yes.
Okay, I guess I will just try to kill some children.
There you go. You got one right behind you, so go for it.
All right, 17, and I'm using my short sword.
All right, give me some
6 points of damage.
Yeah, you cut that one down.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
All right, so it's Kai Hala and then Ganbaatar.
Yeah, I think killing children is the best plan of action at this point.
You're down there kind of amongst them right now. So actually I want you to go after you last round, but here we are. So go ahead and you're gonna attack a child. Give me an attack roll.
I'm gonna attack 2 children.
All right, so then you want to run up to the ones that are attacking Lukark.
Yes, sure.
Okay.
So 16 on 1,
Yes.
which is I believe a crit because I'm rolling d16s. Is
I
it
think
or is
only
it not?
halflings can crit on a 16?
Oh, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Well, and the other one's it's a 17 and an 8.
17, definitely a hit. Give me damage.
Unless, do you have that, Haley? Are you rolling? Do you have that venison that you fight like a halfling?
Oh yeah, it's as halfling.
Yeah, so you follow all the halfling.
Yeah, then, yeah, it's a crit then. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I don't know. I don't have any crit stuff out. I wasn't ready to actually do well.
Just give me the regular damage and.
Okay. Regular damage is gonna be 4.
Okay, then you know what? You can just describe to me how awesome your crit is at this point. Just
Well, I would like to think that I decapitate the child with my dagger personally.
There you go.
Because with a dagger, it's gonna take some sawing. It's not really, so yeah.
You gotta flip it over and use the serrated side.
Yeah, like saw.
Shrapnel from his head, like hits another child. Yeah.
Where did I go wrong with you?
I should have.
No, Jim. Where did you go right?
There we go. All right. So well played. So they're down, and that's it. It's Ganbaatar still can't act, and it is Ka'a.
Oof, I have no idea what.
Yeah, fortitude save first though.
Okay, fortitude save. Yes. Yes.
It's your first round.
I have planes to get the stamp to take down other planes. I'm gonna do that, but with every time I kill a child, stamp something.
Yeah, you take it to jail someday.
14.
14. That's gonna make it. So you don't take any damage from the heat there.
Okay.
You see, you do see that the stairs have just turned into a slide, and that this at the bottom of the stairs, over by you on the ledge, there is Septus, covered in oil and on fire.
Oof. Well, I also
call that Friday.
I'm going to go ahead and take off one of my robes and use it to kind of pat out the fire on Septus.
You got it. You can go ahead to put the fire out of Buddy. It's a DC 14 reflex save.
No.
All right. Yeah. So you are still on fire, but way to get in there and try it.
Yeah, I've got an 8. So.
I feel you. All right. So fight is going to continue. I got 2 of them left. One's coming at Mara. Turns around, gets a 19. Mara, you are bitten for 2 points of damage.
Wait, since when were the children biting? Did I miss that part?
You missed that part.
Just now. And the other one is going after Lukark again. I'm going to get a 16. Lukark's going to take 1 point of damage.
1 point. All right.
You know you get kicked out of school for biting other people? Because
I know,
I'm
right?
going to kick him out of school right now.
That's how they wound up
You
here.
sound surprised.
Do they know that?
This is something you field tested.
That's not important at the moment.
When I was babysitting for my my little nephew when he was like not even 1 year old yet. I'm playing a game with him and I'm like headbutting him, bonk, like just kidding around. And apparently that next day at like kindergarten, he's like running around like headbutting every child. I learned a lesson that day. So
don't headbutt children, because
I mean that's the beginning of it, yeah. But in general, be more careful with that kind of action. So, so anyway, it is Lukark, your turn.
Oh, it's my turn.
Is this
okay.
your second round down here?
I made my save last round.
All right, so you're good this round. Next round we get you again.
So it's every other round. Okay, yeah, I made my save last time, so I don't have to take my shirt off or anything, so you don't get to see my glistening, sweaty body.
I mean, only when I set my eyes.
Well, if I fail my save off, my character I'll do that. But for now, I'm just gonna go and kick this kid. Well, I just just bit me again.
It never gets more funny.
No.
I'm gonna take off my shirt so you can see my glistening body while I kick this kid.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Never gets
Ooh,
more funny.
I got a 19.
Punt the child.
Yeah, roll me some damage.
Just a D3, right?
D3 plus your strength mod.
3.
Yeah, he's yeeted across the room, gadong, and he goes down. There's one left, and it's
Is he moving?
Yeah.
Did I just kill a kid?
I mean, you karate kicked one.
It's a bad thing.
He's not, you know.
I'm a proud child murderer.
Oh, actually, I had a question. The fire things. Can I see the source from down here? Or is there like a way for me to like turn them on?
Give me an intelligence check when you look around. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Unless 6 gives me any information. Yeah.
Or not.
Yeah, there's fire.
Okay. It hurts. You don't
I just wanted to
run
make sure. I just needed to make sure.
Fair enough. So we're at the top of the order. Septus, you need to rip off your clothes and unfire yourself, or you are going to die from this.
Okay. I assume you want like a reflex save or something.
Yeah, DC 14. And you having to like peel out of that stuff and roll me a DC 14.
16. -2. No, -1. Sorry. 15.
15. Okay, so you you rip out of your gear and essentially get the fire off of you, and you do not take any further damage this round.
Yay me.
I mean, yeah, it was only going to get uglier from there.
And then I will lean over and show Lukark that this is how you take clothes off and look glistening with oil. And then I will
You're
stand
glistening with
up.
second-degree burns.
I will, yeah. I will, yeah. But to me, I'm like, yeah.
It's as good as it
Closest
gets.
I'm gonna get
Yeah,
the tan.
closest I'm getting. So and then I'll stand up because I was prone before, so I'll just.
Yeah, you are now standing up, bottom of the pit.
No, I'm still on the ledge.
Oh, on the ledge. Sorry, bad. All right. Do you give me another roll for that crap? I'm not doing it. All right. Okay, so we're gonna leave that there with you. We're gonna move on to Mara.
Okay, so you are not on fire anymore. Is that correct, Septus? Is anyone on fire?
He's always on fire.
And I'm way up on the ledge still.
Yeah,
Okay.
up in the ledge, 20 feet up.
How many children are left?
There's one child left. It is circling over there. It is circling.
Should we adopt it?
We
You
could.
should
I
try.
say
You should see how it
non-lethal
goes.
damage and question him.
You should adopt this one. This is what you need to
I
adopt.
say
Aw.
no damage and then like monkey backpack with a leash, We seen those? Take him
Yes,
around.
I have.
I mean, I could lasso him and we
That's
could.
a great check for traps, is all I'm saying. Send him down on the monkey backpack leash.
Oh my God, y'all. This is the day we get kicked not only off the air, out of the country. So
Definitely going to jail after today, but it's fine.
No, I think that's a great idea. All right, I will lasso this child and take him hostage, possibly
All right.
to release him in the city.
give me that lasso check. A range attack with your weapon.
Catch and relief with children now.
If you're watching at home, no real children are being harmed nor intent to be harmed.
We don't
I
even
don't
think
care.
they're real children.
See? Turns out Mara's correct. You don't know yet, but yeah, they're not real children. They're these weird spider things.
Okay, 17. Eh?
17, yeah. 17. Hey, Forey, I know, right? 17. Yeah, you have got this one looped up. It hisses at you, and you can see its little spider teeth inside of everything. This thing is obviously part spider person.
Okay, I'll just like finish hog tying him.
We knew that the whole time. That's why we were killing the children.
Obviously.
Next round, you can hog time. This round, you got him hooked up. He has one round to try to get out of there.
It just
got
made him look
17.
more adoptable to me.
Absolutely. You kidding me? You know. His favorite charity is Save the Children. So, take it seriously.
Nice.
All right. So that was it's Kai Hawa is up next. The one that was trying to murder you just got lassoed by Mara.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that as I'm not supposed to stab it in the face. I guess
not. It seems unsporting.
All right, well, all right. I guess if we're going by that rule, then I'll climb out of the pit.
All right, give me a climb check. Climb sheer surfaces, DC 16.
3. So no.
Nah, it's all sooty and slick and hot, and you're feeling crappy. So Also, this is your you're okay. You're good this round and then this round. All right. Moving on. Kyle Ganbaatar still out of it, but you can still give me a saving throw though. DC now you're at DC 13. It's going up.
I got a nat 20.
Yeah.
Nice.
Where were you when I was jumping off of a ledge?
I know, right? All right. Here
You get
comes
fleeting luck for that, don't you?
Oh yeah, I do. Thank you, Jim.
Here comes that child trying to get out of the lasso. Here it goes.
Oh yeah, and I got one from my 20 on my spell check.
Yes, and Haley got one for her crit.
So I have 2 currently.
I think we need to address in the chat, and that is how you pick a child.
They're monstrous spider children things. He retconned. No, seriously.
I'm afraid that Forrest has given up on us entirely.
I know, right? All right, so that is that for that. It is Lukark.
Okay. I'm gonna tie, because my grappling hook and rope is still hanging there, right?
Yes, it's hanging off from the.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tie Ganbaatar to the bottom of it, so when I climb up, I can pull him up.
All right, gotcha.
So do I need to make a save first, right?
Yeah, this is and it's a DC 13 this round. Please, fortitude.
I failed.
Yep, you will take another point of stamina damage.
This is my first time taking that.
Okay, take a point of stamina damage. It's hot down here and just.
All right, now, and then, yeah, so I tied up Ganbaatar.
Tie Ganbaatar up there so you can.
And then I'm going to climb up to the top.
All right, you know what? Like, getting to him, tying him up is next round. Next round, you can climb up to the top.
Okay.
All right, so that is Lukark done. It is the next round. Septus. Did you make a save last round?
I did not.
All right, maybe a save this round. DC 13, please. Fortitude.
Fortitude. Oh no.
Yep. Take a point of stamina damage. And,
Yeah. I'm just letting you know, as the DM, I have now dropped below 3 on stamina.
If you get down to 0, you're going to pass out and eventually die down here.
Yep.
So.
I'm just letting you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you are in real bad shape right now. Okay. So
we got to get out of this room, right?
I mean, yeah. Now the problem is the stairs are turned into an oil-slicked, flaming, nightmarish slide of hell, like going up to that top door there. So that's going to be the trick.
Do I get to do anything now, even though I failed?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. I'd like to. First, I'm going to yell down to anybody in the pit, search for secret doors down there or ways out of this.
Well, we know there's one secret door.
I'm down in the pit, though, not at this level.
Yeah, not this level.
And then I would like to start searching around by the bottom of the stairs to see if there's any kind of like mechanisms or panels or something where there might be controls to reset the stairs or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
Everybody gets to give back their fleeting luck because that's a 1.
Ooh, yeah. You know, you're so hot and exhausted that you just can't, keep it together long enough to do. You're just like,
I got the vapors. I get it.
Yeah, you do. You're feeling verklempt. All right. So it'll be Mara downstairs in the pit. What you gonna do?
Can I help Ganbaatar more?
You could go over there. Yeah, you could go so Ganbaatar is now tied up at a rope at the bottom of the stairs that leads into the vine room. Ironically, destroyed with fire. So you could go over there and kind of give Ganbaatar like a shove up on top of there. But first, I need you to make me your second fortitude save.
Okay, 17. Yeah, I made that one.
Yeah, you made that one, so you're good. All right, so dodging jets of flames, you run over there. I'll say boosting Ganbaatar up there with the rope. I'll say you can do it enough where Ganbaatar is, able to pull himself out. You can't do anything else, but you'll be able to kind of like flop out onto the
Can I give him a slug of wine to help his healing along?
Not the same round. Not in the.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, I'll just boost him up.
Yeah. All right, gotcha. Yeah, you run over there, boost him up there on the rope. Using those things together, you were able to get him kind of, fish flop him over the side there so that he can be out there, which is awesome, of course. Oh, my dog's home. All right, so that's awesome, and it is Kahala.
I try and climb sheer surfaces out of the pit, but on the stair wall, so I can just climb to the top of the stairs in one
Oh, and get to the actual outside on the top of the stairs leading out?
Yeah, and then maybe I can figure out a way to fix them from there.
Sure. Yeah, you can go ahead and give me a climb sheer surface check, DC 16.
Well, that would be oh, that's an 11.
You can have my fleeting. Oh, never mind.
Well, I get luck dice. I'm gonna burn. I'm at an 11, and I need a 16.
Yeah, 16. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna burn 3 points of luck and hope that I rolled high enough.
Gotcha.
Luck dice D4, right? Yeah.
D3.
D3.
Yeah, we're first level still.
Oh God, that sucks. Well, that's a 1. That's also a 1.
And there we are.
And a 3.
So that's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Boom.
All right.
Yeah, that'll get you. You start climbing out of there, and next round you can get all the way out. Hey, thanks, Petra Girl, and welcome back to welcome back, Petra Girl. Thank you for subscribing. Petra Girl, as of course you'll all remember, is we've named our bar our little home bar after Petra Girl. So way to be out there. In my visual imaginings, it's right next to the Lankhmar version of this restaurant I love in Philly called Yakitori Boy. It's like Petra Girl, Yakitori Boy right there. And you can get Petra from one, which are these little vegetarian pinwheel things, then walk right over there to... I'm sorry. Enough of that. Enough. All right. Anyway, that was awesome. Kai Hala can climb out next round. Ganbaatar, you're up there hanging out. It is Ka'a.
So just so I'm picturing this correctly, is Kai Halal at the top of what their stairs would be?
Not yet. It started to climb up there to the top of these stairs headed out. So she's like, so say she's like halfway this round, and next round we'll be able to get up there past the slick stairs and up to the actual door to the outside, leading out of this inferno.
From the landing I'm on, am I able to see up there?
You can kind of see into you can just see it's a room. All the light seems to be coming from here, so it's like the room is backlit to you since this is where the light's coming from.
So the room at the top of the stairs doesn't have a door.
I do not believe it does. Let me look. Yeah, the room at the top of the stairs does not have a door.
Okay. And does it look like, do I spot anything that somebody could fasten a rope to up there?
If they had a grappling hook, you could see where you could throw it and get it on the interior of the door frame. But you don't.
The other end of the rope that Ganbaatar's tied to has a grappling hook to it, and it should be up there with you, I think.
Pull Ganbaatar back down and then get the rope.
Well, because I'm just thinking about the fact that I've got an owl here, and the owl could fly it up there. But the rope is currently being used to help people. Correct?
Yeah, there are two ropes in play. Mara's got one lassoed around this struggling child, and Ganbaatar is kind of wrapped up in the other one. It's tied around his waist. He's up there, the grapple is there in the door frame next to where he is.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead, and if this is okay with you, I would like to just kind of have my round be, I'm going to have Bama kind of flying around, so that if somebody who has a rope on their turn wants to incorporate Bama into their rope work to kind of get it up there, it will be my owl will be a tool available to them.
Gotcha. So you tell him to go up there and be ready if someone throws a rope up there and he's You got it, boss.
Cool.
Anything to get out of this thing, because he's up there with the thermal drafts, hating life. Oh, I see. Yeah.
You okay?
I was reading the chat room, and Polar Knight says, "I love the guy's cams. It's like the perfect evolution of beards." And I realized, oh, he means like da 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 da. That's cool. Hilarious.
I feel so suddenly unbearded.
Right? Like
I know, right?
my face is just naked.
Yeah. You know what? You're like Mara. You should like a soul patch. And there you go. There you go.
I don't even have that. My hair's up. I have like this.
Carmen just looked like she looked like a stoner that works at like a pawn shop with that beard, the way she had it. Or like a metal guy.
Yeah.
I only listen to Gojira.
Haley, I think you could.
I'm trying to blend in.
All right.
That's my disguised self attempt.
You're good. You could pass.
The beard game is strong with the DCC crowd.
It really is. There's some exceptional.
I was like, none stronger than Wayne. I think Wayne's got the strongest beard.
Yeah.
Wayne.
Yeah.
Wayne is the king of all beards.
Yes.
Bulletproof.
Yeah.
Baby. So yeah, mine is just the most utilitarian thing I can do to keep people from realizing that I still look like an infant if I don't have it there. And that it's also the hardest parts to shave. So it's really mine is just there to help me out. So I have completely lost. That was Mara. All right, Bird is flying around. You can still act, and you can look around, do something. So you're just gonna release the bird up there and keep moving on from there.
Talking to you, Ka'a. Okay.
Yep, that's all I'm doing.
All right, cool. All right, and I will say that to make it easy, the bird is catching cool air, like a breath of cool air from the door frame over there, so it doesn't have to make saving throws. It's just to make my life easier, and everyone's life easier. All right, so that is it's the child. Child is once again going to try to escape from the lasso. Whoop! That's a 19 plus 1 is a 20. The child, you look over. Oh,
No.
Hi.
everyone's saying Lori.
Hi, Lori.
Hi.
Everyone's saying hi. Oh, thank you, man. Lori with a cup of tea. Yes.
You just walked right into the pit.
Poor thing.
That's her special power. She boiled it the water in the pit and then she brought it forth.
That's one of her special powers. One. So with that in mind, that was child has you look over, the child has managed to chew through your rope and is free, and it is going to
This is why we murder children.
Yeah.
spider children. And it runs over to one corner and is like cowering back over there, like trying to be left alone. So that's it. It's Lukark.
All right. So I got to get out of this pit. I'm gonna climb up to where we pushed up Ganbaatar, right?
Yeah, you're climb out that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb up. Yeah, I want to climb up. So because I'm gonna drag him over here to this platform. That's my idea to get him over.
All
here.
right.
So we're all over here at the bottom of the stairs.
Cool. All right, you climb over to the bottom of the pit and are on your way heading out of there. I'm getting hot. So that's it. So it is Septus. Septus looking dire. What you gonna do?
Yeah, I'll cast rope work, I guess,
Okay.
just to see if I can get a rope up to the platform up there. Oh, it's not bad actually. 19 for rope work. What does that give me?
Yep.
You can probably make stairs out of the rope.
No, it's not as good as you think.
1, 5, 3.
19, the cast stones are up as above. Okay, I'm going to spend 1 point of luck to bump it to a 20.
Gotcha. Yeah, and now you can use that rope. With that, now you can use that rope. So let me see. Straight up, angle.
Up an angle.
Yeah, so you could actually have it like, lift you out of there at that level.
It does not need to be anchored to anything and will support up to 400 pounds of weight.
Yeah.
All right. You and Ganbaatar and
Yeah.
get out of there.
Yep. It's going to last for what, 1 turn? Under 20? Yeah, and it'll last for 1 turn. So, yeah, all right. All right, so you're going to use the rope to get yourself out this round?
I will get it set, and then I will start climbing the slippery surface, pulling the rope, using the rope.
Gotcha. All right, we will do that. All right, so you are starting to make your way. You'll be out next round, and you don't have to make a saving throw this round, but you do next round. So that was Septus. It is Mara. Saving throw this round? You make a saving throw last round? You made it last round. You're good. All right.
Made it last round.
Yeah, she's on the same cycle I am, so.
Yeah, you're still down in the pit. What are you gonna do?
There are no secret doors down here, yeah?
You can look around and try to find one. Give me
Is the child the child is an immediate threat or no?
No, high cowering in the corner.
Okay, I'm gonna leave him alone. I'll check for secret doors.
All right, give me that check.
All right. 20, a dirty 20.
Yeah. Do you know what? You search around and you find in the one corner of the room.
There's a whole closet of children.
Oh no! It's a secret ball pit.
No. You know what? You find there's like a control wheel in the one wall over there. Like, you don't know if it's going to open a secret door, but it's like a wheel, a little latch from there that was concealed behind some stuff.
I turn the fire off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. Can I spin the wheel?
Yeah, you spin that wheel, and sure enough, the fire, all of those pipes that are shooting that fire up, they all die down to pilot lights, and then they go out. So the only thing still on fire is the ramp is still on fire, because fire. I'll tell you. So yeah, at this point, with the fire out, without anybody in immediate danger, we can go out of combat rounds here, and just start like figuring out what the next, what the move is.
So does Septus's magic rope trick? It can carry people, right? It doesn't need to be hooked onto anybody.
Yeah, like it can kind of. You can certainly use it to sort of like it can kind of like lift you up, like so.
Yeah. So like if it lasts for a turn, I think that's enough time for all of us.
You guys can all lift yourself to the cusp of that next room and be right there. Well, so like, who's up there? You know what? The first one to get up there to the cusp of that room is going to be Kai Hala. So let me describe what you see. Is that cool? Yeah. Before everybody else starts making their way up there.
Oh wait, we need a Ganbaatar needs to be.
You're muted, bro.
Sorry, I just need to spend a point of luck, and then I'll get a hit point back.
Oh, we've been clipped. That's hilarious. All right, y'all. So gotcha. So this is what. So Kai Hala gets up to the threshold of the next room, and here's what you see inside there. Okay. The large stone room at the top of the stairs shows indication of abandoned structural work. Exposed wooden trusses line the interior, a framework for a series of incomplete rooms. Partially finished wooden walls leave doorway-sized gaps for movement out of the room. The floor is covered with twigs, branches, and hay.
That's not smart when you're right above a fire room.
Yeah, definitely a hazard.
Kindling storage.
Oh, look who's coming to visit.
Oh, big boy.
Every time you do that, I just imagine trying to do that with my cat. And I'm pretty sure not only would my arm break, but he would eat my face off. Like,
My cat would not be hearing it either.
He looks so
All right.
happy.
Oh yeah.
All right, so Kai, you get up to the top of the stairs, and that is what it looks like.
well, there's definitely animals in here, right? Like, that's what we've all come to figure out.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean,
So does the hay? Is there like feces?
Does it smell like animal?
Yeah.
You know what it smells like is rats to you. It smells like a place with a lot of rats in there. Like, you know how that ratty smell is? Also, you can go ahead and give me a... you're up there looking around. As you are up there trying to... So Kyle up there examines it. You see that there are several human-sized bones partially hidden beneath larger branches near the center of the room.
This is where I would like to hide in shadows.
You got it. Go ahead and give me a hide check.
Ooh. 30-20.
All right. You can kind of be up here in this corner, like, you know, hugging the wall and staying out of the eyesight of everything. So we're going to use the magic rope to climb everybody up to the top of this thing.
Can I signal to everyone to kind of like pause for a second once I see the bones? Like,
Okay, you tell everybody to wait? Yeah.
yeah, just until I can figure out exactly what's going on.
I will not wait.
I would like to go ahead and administer that wine to Ganbaatar. So
All right, yeah,
get
that
some
wine
healing
can now
back.
be administered.
All right.
Okay.
I will spend
I
another
have to
point
get
of
out
luck.
of this heat. It's killing me,
The heat's
literally.
off.
Oh,
Carmen turned.
H2O.
The heat is off.
Just why I said you're selling your getting your bread.
I'm still getting out of this room.
Oh my
I'm coming up to the top of that landing.
All right, yeah, you go to the top of the landing too. You see the same thing. Do y'all need me to read it again? Were you off, Kat? Were you?
No, I'm good. Ooh,
Right.
bones.
I'm literally gonna push you down the stairs.
IRL.
Yeah, not even in
Haley.
the game.
Haley, down the ramp, okay? It's a ramp now. You gotta push it down the
Yeah,
ramp.
basically a water slide. Slide right back down it.
It's oil and it's flaming.
Nah, it's probably best for all us to be up here, actually, before you wake anything up.
Forrest, as they chill, you can't, someone's got to walk over and actually examine them before we know exactly what the origin of the bones are.
We haven't been here yet, so they're not children's bones yet.
One cat.
Walk over and inspect the bones.
For real? All right.
I'm just standing around waiting for other people to come up here.
No, I get it. You while everybody else is making way up there, you're gonna walk over and check out the bones. Gosh.
Are they adult bones or children bones? Forrest needs to know this.
All right, so you're gonna walk over and take a look. Go ahead and roll me a die 5. Just tell me what you get.
I hope the bones eat you.
Dos.
You got a 2. Yeah, you walk over there and this trap, like a snap trap, like a bear trap, comes over and like gets your leg.
I'm
It's
not
awful.
helping you.
You're gonna take 2 points of damage, and you're stuck there with this thing in and out of your leg. At the same time this happens, suddenly all of these regular sized rats, like proper rat sized rats, start massing up there. And they are all making their way over to you. So we're in a position now where we're about to. Okay, so we're gonna have to roll initiative again, and then it'll be like you guys as y'all make your way up there. We'll see what's going on.
Yeah.
I just finished drinking my wine and like kind of recuperating. I'm like, not again.
Already?
Stop touching things.
All right, Tim, you spent luck point for Ganbaatar.
I spent 1 to get back to that 1 hit point, and I spent another 1 to do the recuperation and roll my hit die. So I'm at 8 hit points.
Yeah, man. All right. God bless, Lankhmar Red. All right, so let's roll initiative again, and go ahead, and I'm gonna start the opposite side this time. Ooh, rats on 17. So, Tim, what'd you get for Ganbaatar?
Ocho.
The Ocho. Okay, how about Mara? What did you get from Mara?
16.
16. 18 for Mara. Okay, Lukark.
19.
19 for Lukark. Pole position. All right, and Jeff, how'd you do for like, hey, how you doing? That's so adorable. I love your cat.
I got a 14.
14 for Ka.
So weird to me to see a cat be that affectionate. My cat
Give
is
me little kisses.
My cat's affectionate, but you can only pick him up for, well, Trokio, you can pick him up maybe for a minute. Esme, she's...
My cat
10
tells me
seconds.
when he wants to, she comes over, he's like, hey. But anything other than that is don't touch him.
If he had opposable thumbs, we'd all be dead.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and
They're predators.
please roll me for initiative, Haley, for
Dirty
for
20.
Kai Hala. Dirty 20 for Kai Hala. All right, and then never least, Septis.
Dirty 16.
Okie dokie. You're right behind Mara. See,
Forrest says,
y'all
you
need
see a house cat roll for initiative.
What's up, Sponer? What's up, everybody? What's up, Forey? Y'all need a house cat in this room. That would be the best thing in the world for you guys. But instead, Kai Hala goes first. You are hidden, hidden in the shadows. The rats don't seem to make any notice of you. They're all making their way over to Septis.
Yeah, that sucks that you made that decision. I am going to, let's see. You said that wooden walls don't go all the way up, right? They're like 10 feet tall.
Well, like this is like the interior, the interior walls there, but the wall behind you is high. Yeah.
Like where it says ABC, like the little like stalls, are those walls all the way up, or are they like?
All right, let me
Yeah.
Okay, this room here is the room that's got the structural parts that aren't done. The rest of this thing, like you can't, like that wall goes all the way up.
Okay.
And you can't see over the top there.
All right. Well, this room doesn't seem like a problem to me personally. I'm just gonna sneak silently on and see what's in those.
Oh yeah, you should split the party. It's good.
I told you not to do what you did. If you die.
All right, you're gonna give me a sneak silently check to get yourself inside the little chamber there.
Mm-hmm.
My dice really like to play hot and cold. That's a 1.
Ooh, yeah. All the rats as one notice you, but they seem to be much more into the bleeding wizard in the bear trap. So we'll come back to that. So speaking of which, it's their turn.
Wait, what?
No, sorry, Lukark.
Okay. Ganbaatar. I'm gonna grab the wine from Ganbaatar. I need a refresher myself.
Gotcha.
I just spend luck and roll a hit die, right?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah. Spend a point of luck, roll your hit die.
Sweet. I'm full. That's exactly what I needed. That's one action.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's like.
can I use the rope, the movement action to get to the top to get into this room?
No, it's still a climb. It's not just stairs. It's still a climb to get up there. So
Right, but we're using the magic rope that we've been using
oh yeah,
because it's still on for like a turn, right?
Yeah, I'll say yeah. Magic rope can snatch you up and bring you up to the top there. So you'll be up there at the top landing. And yeah, you see Septis there in a bear trap in this weird room with all the twins.
I chuckle a little bit.
All right, now. All right, let's not all laugh at Septis' misfortune. All right, so
misfortune.
Yep. Room is going to keep going on. Let's see. All right, the rats swarm all over Septis this round, and they are going to do 1 point of damage. I can't get numbers today, so it's not so much a swarm as a gentle nudging from a whole carpet of rats that all kind of come at you at once.
Carpet of rats.
All right, yeah, man. So it's Mara.
Okay, Septis is currently caught in a trap.
You heard him holler from down in the bottom where you are. You know.
I'm caught in a trap.
Can I try to disable the trap?
You can use your. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, baby.
Hi, Lori.
Who says hi again? Getting high in the chat room too.
It's like a bear trap.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you probably
Alright,
you have to strength check it.
Never gonna learn if you help him.
Okay, so
But he's also never gonna learn if he bleeds to death.
excellent.
Last
So-
week we'll be learning once.
So, Mara, you can use the rope to get up to the top this round because you hadn't made it to this room yet. So, like the magic rope can like hoist you over the still burning ramp to get you up here.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'll do that.
Yeah, and now your move action, and then you could make your way over to where you see Septus there on the ground, where he is.
Be careful. There are probably more traps. Just let's not have multiple people in bear traps.
I will find traps.
Give me a find trap check.
All right. Oh,
I mean,
that's the wrong dice.
That bear trap was what? Was that? It was in. It was in the
the
bones,
hay?
right? Or
It
like,
was like in the
It's
straw.
kind of like
right?
under. Yeah, there's like straw and branches and things over there, and it looks like.
so it's like under the threshing type stuff, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
17.
You know what? Sure enough, you spot another bear trap there, real close to where
Good
like
call.
Septus must have walked right past it.
Except to
So
put your other foot a little bit further back.
so you can kind of avoid that one or something. I mean, you can,
Okay, I'll tell everyone that, hey, there's another trap here as
Gotcha.
I'm going along.
All right. And then you can next round you'll be over at Septus. So it is Ka'a.
All right. Well, I have no useful spells left. So I'm just going to go ahead and chuck a sling stone at the rats that are climbing all over Septus.
All right, so
Because nothing can go
rope
wrong with
takes you
that.
up to the top. So your rope action will take you up to the top there, and then you can
Oh,
go ahead.
I'm not already up there?
Nobody. Well, we're all coming up there now. So this is your turn to make it up there.
Ah. So I'm sorry, I can get up there and do that or no?
Yeah, you can chug a rat.
Okay.
Chug a rock at a rat.
Check a rat, yeah.
This is bringing me back to Salt Rat, and I'm not happy about it.
I'm having images of Home Alone with the spider on top of Daniel Stern right now.
Does a 9 hit?
9 does not hit.
Does a 10 hit?
10 might hit.
If I spend a point of luck, that would work?
Yeah. Yes, you will. Yeah, it will.
All right. I'll spend a point of luck.
All right. Give me some damage.
And my, what is that, D3, right? Is that what that is?
See you, Forey. Ross, yeah,
4.
D3.
No, D3? No, D4.
Sling is 1d4.
D4.
Oh, I thought you're not throwing a rock at one. You're
Oh, yeah. I'm using my sling to do
yeah,
it.
slingshot. Yeah.
Cool.
Would your owl be interested in eating some rats?
I'm not interested in putting my owl in harm's way.
Okay,
Unless it's like,
that's
unless
fair.
my life is on the line.
Yeah.
2 points of damage.
I mean, you kill a couple of rats that shot. You sort of like mow through a couple of them there. They're still there, but you definitely whack a couple of them. So that was it is. I wrote Tim down here. Ganbaatar is next on 8.
I will make my way up the stairs if I haven't already.
You have
the
to.
rope,
The rope has to like put you up there over the fire, so you're there at the edge there.
Yeah.
You see where Mara is pointing out that there is another bear trap up there. They call them snap traps, but they're basically bear traps. And you see it is caught in one. Also, there are rats.
All right. So I can get up there and do something, or
You can you can either move up to where Septus is, or you can do a thing.
all right. I'm gonna move up. I'm actually gonna. So I'll go. Go up the rope, and I'm gonna get into the room, and I'm gonna do it by shuffling my feet instead of stepping. You know what I mean? I'm gonna like in that way in case maybe I'll
With
get
that
it.
smile.
Yeah.
I will say that you can totally shuffle your feet and do it over there, but it's going to cut your movement rate down to like 5 because you're literally like having to make a path through detritus the whole way across.
Yeah.
That'll, you know, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just.
All right, totally cool. So yeah, so you start making your way over to where there are rats and traps. You'll be there next round. Another 5-foot move will get you over there. Speaking of next round, it's next round with Kai Hala, top of the order. So you have gone into that next little chamber there. Okay, so it's kind of like a little stone-ish hallway in between these two areas. There are doors to your south, okay? Then there are the 3 passageways to your north. They don't actually have doors on them. They're more like little alcoves.
All right. I'm gonna do a better attempt at sneak silently to peer into one of the little alcoves without
The close one?
Yeah, whatever, like whatever's closest to the other.
Maybe C.
Yeah.
All right, so give me a sneak silent check.
That one's a little better. That's a 16.
Yeah, you creep in there. It's a closet-sized area. There's a tiny little like stool inside there, and then there's just some weird there's a weird pile of like weird mundane equipment. You see amongst them, you see a wooden shield, a spear, a dagger, some rope, and a lantern.
This is giving. Oh, I've been in a room just like this before. I'm not gonna touch any of it.
Fair enough.
I'm going to back out.
All right. So you creep up, you take a look in, and you back out. Gotcha. All right. So it is Lukark. Yeah, I got rats attacking a guy.
Yeah. Is there a free? I'm gonna follow the path that, because like I know where the one trap that hasn't been triggered yet. I'm gonna beeline it over to Septus and try to open up the free him from his trap.
So to get Septus out of the trap, give me a DC 15 strength check.
DC, okay.
And
yeah, I don't think I got it. What's that?
I'm having a check. What'd you get?
11.
Yeah. What did I say? It's DC 14.
You know what? Wait.
Am I right?
Yeah, I don't have money. I don't have much.
It's a DC 15 check.
What was your initiative, Lukark?
19.
Yeah, it goes Kai, rats. Did I skip you last round?
You did.
My bad. Let's have you go now.
I would like to have Mino climb out my sleeve out with the other rats and talk to them about, how really he's not very good meat. I would have eaten him if he was tender at all.
Gotcha.
What you really want is you want the meat of that guy over there, and he's going to be just some other guy. He's going to kind of point at Lukark a little bit as
he can.
Let him learn from his mistakes.
Give me a personality check, and give me this is an intelligent talking rat talking to other rats. So you can give me a total of +3 on top of every, +3 on his modifier there. Circumstantial +3.
That is a 19.
Yeah. They kind of hold off, and they're like, he's reporting, like, you can like telepathically hear like his half of the conversation. He's like, they really want to eat anybody who gets caught in traps. That's pretty much what they do. But I told them there are a bunch of dead spider kids down there just laying there and partially cooked. So, you see like but here's the thing: the only way they they can't go down there because of the fire, so they all want to use your magic rope.
Fire's out.
The big fires are out, but the ramp is still with those pots hit. That's going to burn for a
Use
minute.
your rope. I want to see all the rats running down.
Mino's
the
like,
rope.
well, of course you can use the rope.
Yeah, man. So they will magic rope their way down there. And Skatch, take a point of fleeting luck for some rat to rat conversation there. That to me feels very Lankhmar, like having your friend the rat explain things to these rats here. They should probably have like a little rat gang. Listen here, you're in the we're the cheese takers,
The rat
you can't
pack.
come in here and tell us, So
Yeah, the one rat talks to another rat, and then they all climb down a magic rope to eat the spider children. I just think that's
Lankhmar, baby, Lankhmar.
Perfect. And then I'll try and see if I can get a 15 to get myself out of this trap before.
DC 15 strength check.
funny.
Nope.
Jess, they need jackets and choreography.
Yeah. Once you're a rat, you're. And Haley's not getting any of those references because that movie's way too old for her.
They're remaking it. There's a new version of West Side Story fixing to come out. So
yeah, I saw it.
Isn't it Lin-Manuel Miranda?
Is he doing it?
No, he's doing one about Queens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
Does he rap like this the entire time?
And Hero will be the New York nerd. In the Heights is not about Queens. It's about Washington Heights, which is a neighborhood in northern Manhattan.
Oh, I actually know Washington Heights very well. Saw a man get shot there once. So
Fine. Well, that's where that musical takes place.
Duck people in the Heights. Yeah, there it is.
The first 3 rows get shot.
Are we out of initiative at this point?
Yeah, we could be out of initiative at this point. And y'all can go over there and give me a collective strength check to try to, let's say 2 people can now shuffle over there. Ganbaatar, you have shuffled over. You and Lukar can try to make a collective strength check to get to free Dude.
And I have nothing to add to the strength game, but I'm going to start using my staff to clear a path for us through the hay and detritus from the stairwell to the next room.
Sure. So you're just going to literally beat a path ahead of you to find
I'm going to be
over there?
literally clearing it, like using the staff to clear away the hay, so there's like a literal path through it.
You got it. All right. So first,
Plays against Broadway.
Oh, that would be a fun show.
What am I looking for the strength check?
15, but y'all can both. So whoever gets the high number is the actor. 10 or better gets the other one a +1.
Can I help them while they're doing it?
Yeah, he should be able to help us. Yeah.
Since I'm
Yeah,
stuck.
that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
So
However, here it goes. If anybody gets a 1, somebody gets cut. They let it go and it snaps back on his leg again.
Okay.
That's cool.
I got a 6, and I'm going to chalk that up to the fact that as I pull the wound where the stick went through me, kind of and I stopped.
Well, I got a 2. So I was no help.
Wow, I rolled a 15 and you guys couldn't help.
Well, I was gonna be there on this round, so I will roll a 5.
Too many cooks at that point. I'm saying it's the maximum. There's only so many places to grab a bear trap.
Well,
but
Septus got a 15 on his own.
Septus got a 15.
Well,
though,
I got a 13 though, because
I don't need no help.
No, my strength is so bad though. It's actually a 13. I rolled a 15, but it's a 13.
Still got 2 points of luck to spend.
Fleeting luck. Does anybody else got a fleeting luck to throw in?
Throw the man some fleeting luck.
I have nothing,
Nope.
unless the chat will give us some fleeting luck.
Let him burn.
Not above
Real
begging.
good argument, chat. At this point, for some.
I will
expos
burn
facto.
another point of regular luck just to
He
get
has to
myself
learn.
out of.
This tough love is a little too tough.
All right, so it takes you 20 minutes, and there are so many traps. There's so many of them, and they keep clamping down on your staff, and you're having to but I will say that there's a lot of numbers coming up there. Oh, sweet. I will say that, yeah, that's a very good way to do it. You sort of shuffle through. You just take your time. Boom, 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 boom. You know, the rats are all downstairs, you know, eating the sorcerer corpse. And yeah, you get there. You clear a path through this detritus to that open door over there, and take a point of fleeting luck.
Cool. And did I discover anything interesting amidst the detritus as I was doing it?
A lot of bones, and the bones are all grown folk. Like, you know, just.
Oh, well, then we won't kill anybody.
That's when I come around the corner, like, what took you so long?
From inside there, you know. Yeah, but you guys can all make your way into this next area here. There's a door to your south and 3 passageways to your north.
I'll explain to them quietly what I saw in the first alcove. Studying the map.
Sorry, so what have we seen?
So there's like junk in there.
In the alcoves.
Yeah, and a stool. Well, in that one. I didn't go into the other ones. There's
and they each have a door on them?
No, there's just a passageway.
And there's a big set of double doors.
To the south,
Which
yes.
is where I'm going, Brendan.
All right, you're gonna go over to those. All right, you're gonna go to those doors on the south wall there.
Yup.
Okay, and you're gonna open them up.
If they are unlocked, I will open them.
They are unlocked, it seems. And you're gonna open those doors up. Here is what you see. First off, the smell in here is unbelievable. This whole place smells heinous, but you found the center home of heinous smelling rooms. Like, it's just awful. This thing opens up, and yeah, this is the room here, and there's a stairway going up out of there. Okay, here's what you see. The double doors open to reveal the living quarters of someone who has remained secluded here for a long time. That's enough. That's a very kind way of saying decades of human effluvia assault you as you step up there to the front.
Mog, I think this is Mog's. You should come up here.
Partially empty shelves line the walls of this chamber with jars of dried foodstuffs and cheaply bound books. An iron-framed spiral staircase ascends upwards in the center of the room. It's drawn a little bit off. It doesn't look centered to me. It looks more off to the side, but y'all can picture it how you want to picture it. The air smells stale. It's colder in here than the other parts of the house. From the bed, a hunched old man leans up from the bed and he looks over at you and he says, "Is it time?"
Nope.
Yes.
Nope. Nope.
And I immediately say yes.
Nope.
"You intruders, why are you here?"
Because it's time.
To fix the air conditioning unit.
He says, "You have come here. You have come here to steal my possessions and to take things from me that are not yours. I see."
No, as a matter of fact, here you can have my.
You don't have anything to give.
Here, how about this? Simply tell us everything you have to steal. Therefore, we will explain to you with each of those items how we are not here to steal those things.
Or if we are here to steal them.
He says, you can sift around in this place and see what you wish and steal what you wish. It will mean nothing. Take whatever you want, but go quickly."
Who are you, and what is your role here?
He says, I am he that you search for. I'm certain. This is my place. I am the one. You need
what is your name?
He says,
His name's Kyle for sure.
Oh no, are there holes in the drywall?
There are.
Monster fans are just crumpled up everywhere.
He says, I am Selwender, the only immortal in this world.
I feel like this is a fake out. Like there's no way this is the guy.
I mean,
okay.
I can shoot him with an arrow and see if he's really immortal.
Exactly. How about this? Will you let us prove that you are immortal?
Yes, take me away from this place. Take me somewhere and drown me in the great waters that surround our city.
Shoot him in the face. See if he lives.
Take me to the South Sea.
I'll knock an arrow. As far as what we were told about this guy, he's been cheating death. But like, there's no way that we don't have to do anything special to kill him, right? They want us to kill him, but
No, there's a
ritual stuff.
There's that ritual.
No, we're supposed to seek Cedrillion at the Leather Library. Oh, wait, no, that's a different note. Never mind.
That was what you.
That was
did
how we
that.
got it.
That's how we
you
got
guys-
here.
Yeah.
Um,
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'll just
which
ask
reminds
him.
me, we got a few words to have with Cedrillion.
No, I'll just ask him. Someone wrote our names in the Book of Death, and we need to figure out how to get them out of there.
They wrote your names in the Book of Death.
Mhm.
You're marked for assassination, and you think I can help you?
No, all right. So we have a bone scroll case and like a scroll to read and stuff that we're supposed to do.
No, do not go forth from here now. If you were to
Why?
read that scroll here, this entire place will collapse around your head. You will all die. Speak one word of that here, and you will all die.
He's like, take me away from here and drown me. Take me somewhere else. He just wants us to take him on a trip. We're not doing that.
You're just looking for a
Probably to the
free
cotton candy
vacation.
machine.
Yeah.
You say we're here to rob you. I say you're here to get a free vacation, buddy.
Shoot him in the face. See if he's immortal. Why are we still talking to him?
Yep.
No, let's take him to Six Flags. It'll be fun.
unless
Fling
they
stone to the forehead.
You know, it takes me a second to knock my arrow and draw the string back, but I'm doing that. If anyone, I'm going to shoot him in the face unless anyone has that other.
And simultaneously, I'm gonna get a sling stone to his forehead.
And I'm going to head up the stairs.
What if he's immortal, but not like he can't be injured? He's not invulnerable. What if you just take his face off?
All right.
Oh, okay. Oh.
If
I
he's
miss.
still breathing,
He's breathing this minute, but let's see how does
I got a
that charge
15 total to hit him.
Oh yeah. Roll me
So
some
everybody's
damage,
shooting
okay?
him?
1d6.
I don't think we need to overkill
7,
it.
No, while you guys are all
I mean, since
distracted,
the
I'm
kids
heading
are
up.
doing it.
9 points of damage total.
Yeah, he dies from that.
That's what I thought.
He kind of falls out of the bed, just kind of flumps over. So here's the deal. So Septis, you make your way halfway up the stairs, and then you have to take a rest because of your 2 stamina. But then you can make it up the rest of the way. Here's what happens. I don't have I didn't do a picture for this last room, but this is what it looks like. The stairs go up to it's a single room up here at the top with the windows all completely bricked over. It's a weird spot though. Okay, so dangling 10 feet from the floor at the center of this bleak stone room, a small withered humanoid creature sits in an open-faced wicker cage with charred and blistered skin. It looks like the burned remains of a human, yet it moves as if alive.
Found him.
You feel a cold chill at the temperature as the temperature has dropped 30 degrees. Actually feels nice on your burns. Beneath the buried...
Hey,
beneath the
nice burns.
Beneath the burned creature's feet, hundreds of hissing snakes slither atop each other. Around the shifting snakes, the stone floor is marked with a 20-foot circle drawn with strange symbols in what appears to be blue chalk. The burned creature slowly reaches out of the black, like he's like in there, like literally in this. It's it's almost like a swing, like just for him. So imagine like he's sitting inside of this cage. His legs are dangling over the side. He's all withered and like black. And he, as it kind of like turns towards you, he looks at you and he is like gestures for you to approach.
I like to imagine he starts talking and then starts swinging back and he's like, wait.
Sorry,
Mike
turn
Myers
around.
and,
Yeah, like hold on. Okay, anyway. He's like swinging, trying to get it to like.
the laser.
Well, do we know how close we have to be for this spell to work? Can I just read it from here and we move on from this?
Was there something else with was there a ritual or something we had to do?
Yeah, they gave you the ritual of kindness. Which
just shot a guy in the face.
I know, right?
Children and old people.
Hey, if you're going to tell us you're immortal, don't expect us not to test it. You set yourself up for that one.
Seriously, you did.
So there's the circle around the outside there. There's a whole bunch of snakes, and the snakes aren't outside the circle. They are only inside the circle. And then in the very center of it, he is hovering there, and he is just like withered, tiny little blackened thing, looking over at you. But he's beckoning and said this like this.
He wants us to break the circle because then the snakes will be loose and then he'll be protected. Or he'll get free, one of the two.
Or it explodes everywhere and we all die, but he's immortal.
Yeah, let's just do the spell.
Dude, well, is it gonna work? Is it like a magic barrier? You guys are wizards. Tell me what you got. What's it look like?
Give me a wheelhouse check for both of y'all. D20 plus your intelligence roll plus your character level, please.
What'd you get?
Yeah, I got over 20.
You got over a 20? Yeah, you know what? Now that Kai Halal puts it that way, you kind of look down and you are pretty sure that this the chalk line, like the chalk magic circle around him of protection specifically is going to prevent that spell. That spell is not going to work at him as long as this barrier is in place.
Okay.
So you get like a hose or like a broom and like.
Do I think that if I just kind of scratch it up with my staff, that's enough to disrupt it?
You don't know. It's tricky. You don't. You are not sure. Wards of protection are. Well, you got a 20, right?
I got more than a 20. Yeah.
Yeah, you got more than 20. Yeah, you think that just it will not be as easy as just erasing this thing with the end of your staff. You don't think?
Hear me out. I have a steel helm with a grimacing face visor. It was some of my starting equipment. I would like to chuck it at the guy on the swing. Just
sure. What are you going to throw at him?
The steel helm. I'm just gonna.
Gosh, you're going to chunk the steel helm at him.
Yep.
All right, so you throw that steel helm at him, and it like he doesn't even blink, because he has no eyelids because they've been burnt away. But when it gets to the edge of where that chalk circle would be, the helmet shatters into 1,000 pieces. It turns into shrapnel and kind of rains over that part of the area.
What are
the old man kind of hangs his head. Like he's just like, you could put that picture next to weary in the dictionary. He hangs his head for a moment and he looks back at you and he's like,
do you have anything else to do?
Would it be possible for me to use my more than 20 on this intelligence check that I had and combine it with a detect magic spell to see if that will reveal even more understanding?
Gotcha. Yeah, I see what you're going for. Yeah, go ahead and give me a detect magic spell, and I will give you I will mod the chart based on your. What was your total? We keep saying more than 20. How much more than 20?
So I used the last of my patron die, which was a D24, and I actually rolled a 1 on it, so it gave me a +6, and I had rolled a 19. So a 19 plus 6 is a 25, and I naturally and I was getting a +1 for my level,
one for your level is 26, and it's your intelligence.
And then 1 for intelligence, so I had a 27.
Yeah. Give me a detect magic check, and I will tell you. I will give you some.
Another idea. We don't have to do it. There is a child downstairs that we could throw into the force field to see what would happen.
My detect magic. That's a 10. Yeah, no, I lost it.
You could also tell the snakes that there are some nummy rats down below.
Well, perhaps they cannot leave either way. Is there a way that we can break this, wizards?
Yes.
I'm gonna shoot an arrow at it to see if it maybe it's physical and maybe the helmet, did a little bit of damage and
gotcha.
I'm just gonna fire.
You take aim. It's an easy shot. You fire an arrow right across the thing. Once again, guy just looks like ugh as you're doing it, and your arrow just shatters, turns to dust at the edge of the barrier there.
Okay, I'm going to walk over to the chalk on the floor, and I'm going to use my hand, and I'm just going to start brushing and scrubbing away the circle.
Your hand is
Okay.
rated.
Yeah, it is.
This might be my favorite incarnation of Septus ever. Like at this point,
Just
like
completely reckless. Like
IDGAF Septus. So here is what happens. You put your hand across there, and you get a tremendous jolt of magical energy that just really zaps you.
Stats to burn, so he's just burning his hit points at this point.
I mean, I get it. Well, congratulations, because you took 16 points of damage from that junk. For a moment, like Septus kind of like lifts up in the air, like and then collapses.
Drops. All right.
Drops. Collapsed.
Leave him there. We'll get more done while he's unconscious.
Y'all better do something this round about him, or he's gonna be,
I'll run over to him, and he's not like touching a live wire, is he? Like as far as like still like if I touch him.
No, I'll say it kind of blew him back. It's like,
I'll spend my point of fleeting luck for Ganbaatar's.
All right. Yeah, you are in bad shape, and I will say you have a permanent magical scar across that hand, where it actually, when you open your hand up, you actually see some of the runes from the edge of this thing. Like you know.
You guys will resuscitate me if I do that, because I kind of want those.
Yeah.
Another boy baby.
She's trying to get her arm up there.
Yeah, like
bad.
Look at that sweet boy baby.
You can see him.
I can.
Hey, sweetie.
So does that put me at 1?
Yeah, 1, and like consider yourself in like raw shape for a minute there.
Oh yeah.
You're feeling pretty gross.
Okay, between the 2 thieves, the common man, and the 1 standing wizard, do you think if we all combine our disable traps with the magical knowledge, we can figure this out?
No.
I mean, who are you asking? You could
anyone.
Brendan, is this room spatially above the room that we were just in?
This room is spatially directly above the room that you were just in. Yes.
Anyone want to rock to mud it?
Yeah, I was saying, like, I was gonna go downstairs and look at the ceiling.
Okay, yeah, you go down there, and I mean, you can see where the okay, when you walk, okay, it's cold, not as cold. Remember I said it was cold down here. Yeah. It's not as cold as it up there. You can go under there, ceilings, it's reachable. It's like 8 feet up. Yeah, who knows how that's gonna play out? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe
no,
you guys can tunnel in Wile E. Coyote style.
I do have some chalk. We could just draw a train hole.
He said it's cold up there. Do we think heat would disable this thing?
Oh.
Interesting.
We have torches with us, I assume, right?
Yeah.
I have a lantern.
That other room is completely full of twigs and sticks and whatnot and such. You only would. Beyond that, Ganbaatar, same things were in the room before. Dead guy, okay, who maybe was lying. We don't know exactly what's going up there. He's got let's see, partially empty shelves are lined with chamber dried foodstuffs and cheaply bound books. Iron frame staircase.
Can we look through the books to see if there's like a scroll or anything, or like?
Yeah.
I'll start pulling the books out and putting them on in like his sleeping area and just
with the blood's slowly. You don't want to put them up on a pillow.
Yeah, not in the blood.
Yeah, that's smart. You don't know what you're looking at.
No.
Except as you flip through them, yeah, sure enough, there is one of the books in there that actually has a diagram that looks very much like that circle of protection.
Wizards. Look here.
Well, there's really only 1 in commission right now.
Yeah. Yeah, bring it back up and show it to the wizards.
I
will look over this thing with my magical eyes.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, given with your 26 from before, yeah, you see
27.
It's 27. Yeah, there are notes in the marginal. In the margin here.
The
yeah,
marginal?
There is the marginal. There's a note. There are notes in the margin about this thing, and yeah, you can find there the spell that was used to cast this spell is in this book, and you can see how to. You can see there's clearly a spell in here that will. Because it literally has the drawing there of the circle. So you can see the spell that's there, and you might be able to use that as a counter thing. But also, there are other spells that are written inside of this book. This is not the only book that spell is in there.
All right.
It's going to take some study to figure out what they are, but,
I would like to... I will look around the group and say, if you would like, I can spend some time carefully going over all of these so that we understand everything that's in here. Or I can simply try to cast a reverse of the spell that is currently protecting him.
Say it backwards.
Just face the other way.
Yeah. Turn it upside down.
Look at Ka'a. I leapt off of a bridge and impaled myself. I will defer to your wisdom in these matters.
I feel like if you want to take some time to study them, I still want to play with some fire. Like, you don't have to take a ton of time, but just kind of, get like the gist of it.
You could throw the body of the immortal through the circle.
Yes. Support that idea 100%.
Okay.
Do you want to set him on fire first, or do you just want to chuck him through?
I think setting him on fire and then throwing him into it.
My God.
All right.
You know what we need? We need like the 2 minutes to midnight clock, but like to full murder hobo. Because y'all are like 2 minutes from full murder hobo at this point.
We were getting into when you
That's what he
invited
gets
us.
for being a liar. If you're a liar, you get dead.
All right, are we going to grab his body and throw his body into the circle?
Yeah.
I
I think that'll be a good distraction while Ka'a is memorizing the spell.
Okay, I feel like we already know what happens when people touch it, thanks to Septus. Why don't we try fire and maybe not desecrating a corpse?
Okay, let's try the fire first, and if that doesn't work, then we'll set the corpse on fire and throw it through, because maybe like the fire plus the dead person will.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Alchemy.
Ka'a is reading and getting ready for Ka'a is reading the spell and getting ready for this. Okay. Meanwhile, let's talk about the fire. How does this? Are we,
First of all,
Bodies don't burn that well, so I think she's
magic.
They're so moist, but he's wearing like robes. Yeah.
There's twigs down there, and there's gotta be.
Isn't there a stairway covered in oil just over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can like dunk him in.
Goes off, tie him on a thing, light it on fire, and then
Stuff hand to
roll him in the
clothes.
straw like panko crumbs. That'd be so naughty.
Yeah. All right.
I'm just standing in the corner watching this and watching them come up with this.
As soon as they get his body off the bed, I'm gonna
Harebrained
lay down in it.
You're gonna lay down. Yeah, you lay down like, oh my God, thank God. You reach over and like.
I found him. You guys take care of it from here.
You find in the corner under one of the pillows. Now that you're laying there, you discover a small book and a pen.
I will open said book.
how did this work out this well for you?
It's a bunch of math puzzles. You think you found his Sudoku thing, which is like what he does while he's laying here. So
I'm just gonna sit and do Sudoku now from here on out.
yeah, good.
At least we found a distraction for him.
All
And
right,
I'm convinced that every time I finish one, it's a new spell.
Well, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
all right. So you start messing with that. The rest of y'all go down and get a bunch of wood and pieces out of the other room, and then we're gonna stuff it inside dude's nightshirt, and then catch that on fire, and then throw the flaming nightshirt stuffed guy into the barrier, cross a finger, see how it goes.
Well, that wasn't my plan, but we'll go with it.
Or did I miss what did I miss a step?
We were gonna try just fire first
Just
before.
fire, just a torch,
Yeah.
and then if we don't get the
I
response,
have a torch.
we will light the body on fire and throw it in.
Gotcha. Lighting up a fire, you throw it out there, the fire goes out before it hits the thing, and then the torch explodes into a million shrapnel bits.
Okay, second thought, do we want a million shrapnel bits of a dead body thrown everywhere? That's kind of gross.
Yeah.
It sounds kind of gross.
I am going to step back and kind of go around the corner while I'm reading my book, just so that I'm protecting myself and my owl and my book from
from the shenanigans that are going on.
From everything that's happening in that room. Yes.
Fully understood.
What's in the Benny Hill is going on here.
I
got another spell.
trying to look at what other stuff I have to like throw or try.
All right. Yeah. So the regular fire did not do it. Yeah.
Pickled eggs. Okay, so like the things that we've thrown at it have been unfriendly, you know. But maybe a pickled egg would be considered friendly, like not hostile.
Yeah.
All right.
Like
why do you make that face?
Like try rolling it. That seems less aggressive than throwing it. That might help too.
Yeah. All right.
Right.
So I'll unscrew my jar of pickled eggs and eyeballs, and I'll take out an egg and my yummy, and then like roll it through.
He's like looking at you like.
Do you want some pickled eggs? It's so good.
Yeah, you roll. He kind of like looks at it like, oh my god, I remember when I could eat a pickled egg, and then it hits the corner there, and your pickled egg up to your neck.
It's just one pickled egg.
No, it's just, but it's all.
It's all sprayed all over you.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
It's very pickly.
Now you
very
smell like
eggy.
pickled eggs.
All right, I'm bored of
It's not any worse than how I already smell.
All right. So during all this time, I've been reading the spell. I've also been skimming the other ones. Do I have a sense as to what any of the other ones are and if they're at all useful for this situation?
Give me one more intelligence check. You can add +1 because of your earlier monster hit. And character level intelligence D20 character level intelligence check +1.
16.
You don't think that these spells are relevant, but you do learn that each one of them, it's not like a fingertip spell like your regular spells. These are all ways to cast certain spells ritualistically in a manner that's going to take can take hours in some cases.
Okay.
None of these are a formula. They're all like,
I understand.
like, yeah.
Looking over
I found a spell book too.
Looking over the
Math and
ritual.
magic.
Looking over the ritual that was used to cast the spell that's protecting him, do I get a sense of A, do I require ingredients that I'm currently lacking, and B, how long would it take to cast this?
It would take. Okay, you get the idea. It wouldn't take anything special to do this, but it will take about maybe 10 minutes to go ahead and cast this thing, and but it's going to be challenging. Like you're going to have to make a spell check for it, and you're going to have to, crack ahead.
I understand. So I would like to go ahead and start working on this ritual and doing it as a reverse or a counter spell.
Gotcha. Okay, so
wrap it around himself and just like
you get ready and start you're going to go ahead and get this ritual together and go ahead and cast it. All right. Anybody have any? Are you gonna? Well, okay. So yeah, you can go ahead and make your check. I'm just gonna go ahead and call it out here. You need a DC 20 to dismiss this thing.
Okay, and I'm doing some spell burn.
Wow, must be nice.
It was an hour ago for Septus.
I'll give you a fleeting luck too. I got one left, I think.
Nice.
Perfect. So I'm spell burning a total of 10 points.
Oof.
Yeah.
And when you say it's difficult, does that mean I'm going down in the die chain, or you're just looking for? Oh, you said a DC 20. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Need a number.
So plus 10 plus my existing plus 2, so it's a plus 12. I rolled a 6, so that gets me to an 18. And Septus threw in a fleeting luck, so I'm at a 19. Does anybody else have a fleeting luck they can donate to this?
I wish I did.
Don't think I have any fleeting luck. There's
Okay.
none on the board.
I'm spending my remaining. I'm going to spend the remaining point from my permanent luck, and we're at a 20.
All right, yeah. It takes you 10 minutes. For a moment there, it doesn't look like it's going to go, but at the last second, you're like, you pull it together, and yeah, you cancel out that magic circle, and it just like the chalk kind of like disappears as if a mighty wind just blew it across the room. So when it happens,
now we got the snakes.
Yeah, well, the guy. Well, this is what happens. So the guy in the middle is like still croaking at you, like. But all of those snakes, something happens in a day of wonders. In a day of seeing amazing things happen. The slithering snakes, they all slither together, and they kind of like become a first like a pile, and then a mound, and then a tall mound, and then they come together. And they form what looks to you to be like a guardian made of woven snakes. You become this one main figure there with a humanoid looking being made of woven snakes. Each snake had like a tooth and a cobra's maw, and it is coming at y'all. So let's go ahead and give me an initiative check.
God bless America.
I get a point of fleeting luck. I rolled a 20 on my initiative.
Not on initiative.
Oh, come on.
Plus, bed dying.
24 septus.
I also rolled a 20 on my initiative. Luck.
No.
Not for initiative.
Not for initiative.
Mine's actually a dirty 18 because I got such bad agility right now.
Gotcha. All right. Okay, so how'd you do for Ganbaatar?
18.
18 for Ganbaatar. Sorry, that may change here. How'd you do for Mara?
It'll be a 21.
Okay, gotcha. How about Lukark?
9.
9 for Lukark. And Jeff, what'd you get for Ka'a?
5.
5 for Ka'a. And I need Kai Hala.
7.
Okay, so it's going to go Mara, then the creature, Ganbaatar, Septis, Kara, Kai Hala, and then Lukark, then Kai Hala, and then Ka'a. Then 1-5. All right, so Mara, you are up first, and yeah, this thing has formed as one, like all of the snakes have come together to form one giant big snake with and all the snake's teeth are snakes. Snakes everywhere you look. It's just
snakes.
Yep.
Danger noodles. All right. I will attempt to lasso it. Like I want to subdue it.
Okay. Its size and shape are going to make that especially tricky. So give me an agility, like a range attack roll with this thing.
Okay. Uh, 18.
Yeah, it kind of like when you wrap it around its like head for a second, and then it just kind of like morphs around it. Like the snakes kind of retract and then come back together, and still are coming, and indeed are going to make its way over to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4. Lukark, you got a giant snake thingy coming your way. It is going to. It actually. It kind of rears back for a moment and then spits a gob of venom at you, which is going to get an 8, and that is probably not going to hit you.
No.
All right. It does that, and then it moves up into melee range with everybody. It kind of like oils across the floor, and now it's like hovering over you guys, like.
Yeah.
So it's a Ganbaatar and then Septis.
What kind of mighty deed can I do against a giant snake thing? I mean, they're all woven together, right? Like a humanoid form. Like
they're making one giant snake. You know what I'm saying? But they also, you saw them like when Mara got a rope around it, it kind of like just kind of like almost oozed itself out from under it, recoalesced without it. So it's gonna be tricky. So what are you gonna do?
And the way it's coalesced, does it now have one giant mouth, or does it still have like 1,000 little mouths?
It's got one giant mouth, and every one of its teeth is a snake.
Is there any way? No, we're between it and the stairwells. Unless they can knock it down the stairs or something to like get it out of the way.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna use my deed, I think, in a way to like almost like occupy it and defend them. So if they're gonna do this ritual against the Burn Man, like I can keep them safe. Whoever, whether it's or Septus casting the ritual, like I'm gonna use my sword just to kind of like draw its ire.
Everyone sees Ganbaatar, who's clearly getting the thing's full attention. Go ahead and make me an attack roll and add your D die on top of that.
I got a 15, but only a 1 on the deed.
All right, deed's not going to go off, but that 15 is going to hit, so just roll me some damage.
I rolled the wrong damage die. No, I did. Right, wrong damage. D8, not a D6. 8 plus 1 is 9, then 10, 11.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Like, you slug the mess out of it. When you hit it, like, a lot of snakes. Like, you probably, like, whip, like, 15 or 20 snakes out of the thing's body. And it actually, it once again recoalesces, and it's a little smaller now. Like, you've done it. Like, it's still dangerous, still a threat, but...
Kind of like a swarm, right? It's just getting smaller or something.
Yeah, you kind of scatter it all everywhere in touch. So that's awesome. And it is Septus, and then Lukark.
I am going to jump up
Out of bed.
in my mind. I'm jumping up like heroically and dashing up the stairs, but I know it's like an old man freaking out of bed and working his way up the stairs as best he can.
Yeah. Well, you're yeah. Oh, you're tired. Yeah. I'm gonna say it's gonna with your stamina under a 3. I'm gonna say it's gonna be your full round to get up there to the top.
Yep. Yep.
All right, but you hear you hear this thing banging around up there, and you get your eyes over the level of the next floor, so you see this thing. You see that Ganbaatar just slashed the mess out of it.
The only other thing I'd like to do is as I'm climbing and like stopping every 2 seconds, because I'm going to start the spell burn process. Starting to slice in and get the blood flowing so I can let it rip when I get up there.
I'm with it. All right. So that is going to be Septus. It is Lukark.
All right. I'm going to try to. Is he being distracted by Ganbaatar at all? Can I slip around? Well, I'm gonna start. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna move around. So I want to try to like move into like a flanky kind of position, just kind of slip around. But I'm still gonna attack him.
See if you can work it.
Oh, okay. I just dropped my die halfway across the room. No, my moving shadows is poor. Oh wait, 10. Actually, it's a 10.
Yeah, at one point, like he clearly menaces you. At one point, like.
All right. No, I'm just gonna stab him anyway.
All right. Yeah.
I'm gonna stab him with my longsword.
Do it up.
15.
Yeah, give me some damage.
3 points of damage.
All right, still up. But some snakes lose, its form loses some snakes, and it gets a little bit smaller. And the fight is going to continue. That was awesome, but we are not done. It's time for Kai Hala and then Ka'a.
All right. So I have the scroll that we need to read.
Yeah.
So
if you'd like to hand it to me, I'm welcome to take it from you.
Well, what I was going to say is I'm going to signal to Ka'a that we're going to go around the snake while they're fighting it. And I'm going to protect you directly while you are doing this. Like...
Yeah.
And I'm going to try and hide in shadows and move around the snake.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully the snake doesn't speak sign language.
He only knows ribbon hands.
Yeah, so that is going to be my plan.
All right, so you guys pass some words and some gestures, and you guys make it over. You go around to the rear.
Desert talk, because we both speak that.
Yep, my desert brother.
Yep.
Rock and roll. All right, so what is Ka'a?
So I'm going to go ahead and go over there with Kai Halal, and I'm going to take a look at the spell and maybe get it going.
All right, you're gonna start. The ritual is actually, it's not as complicated as that spell that you had to do to break the circle, but it's going to take some doing. It's going to be tricky. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You start working on that, and that is round 1 of the ritual, and it's the top of the order. It is Mara.
Okay. I think the best thing I could do is just provide support and keep trying to physically attack the snakes. So I'm going to, I will try to hit them with a sling stone this time.
All right, do it.
So I can stay ranged.
Works for me.
16.
That is going to hit. Yeah, you bonk it, like you kind of like rip through it. Give me some damage.
3 points of damage.
Yeah, so you fling your rock and it goes right through the thing's mass, and a couple of snakes are kind of like blown out of the back of this thing and wind up like, sort of like, slinking away over to the wall to die, you think.
Spaghetti.
Danger noodles. So it is its turn. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll a die 6 for the people who right now Ganbaatar, Lukark, are really the only ones in melee with it, and I'm gonna say it's gonna be a Ganbaatar on 1 through 4 since you were trying to get its attention. So here comes that roll. Guess what? He still likes Lukark. I don't know why, but he's pissed. Yes, he's you like look down at your mongoose tattoo. Uh-oh. No, I'm kidding.
Why is there a common man in here?
He's what was it? The jerk? Average ordinary man. I'll get you. God, I haven't seen that in years. He is going to snap at you with his crazy bite. I am going to get a garbagey 9. I'm sure I miss you with a 9.
No.
That sucks. That totally sucks.
I didn't even have to move.
No, yeah. He's lost so many snakes, he's kind of falling apart. So that is it, and it is Ganbaatar.
All right, I'm going to try to do the same thing once again, just keep its attention if possible.
Sure.
I did get a 3 on the D die this time, and I got a 14, 17, 18, 19 to hit total.
Yep. Give me damage.
So that's going to do 3, 6, 7, 8 damage.
All right, you know what happens? You like get in its face, and you're like, me! I'm the one you should fight. You kind of like rip it like all the way up, and it like unseams it. You see that those snakes, the same way they were undulating around that rope, they all just kind of unundulate. And they wind up in a dead pile there on the floor.
Yeah, boy.
I'm a big fan of unundulate.
You like unundulate? Those are. I may have just coined that, and
It's a
free.
good word.
Feel free
It sounds
to.
real.
Yeah, it could be a thing.
Or wait, or is undulate, is the and undulate meaning that it's doing the reverse of that? So the reverse of undulate is just gelate?
It must be.
No, that sounds gross.
So the snake monster
I don't like
gelate.
that.
Gelate's the kind of razor I use to shave. Haley, sit there again. Don't encourage him.
All right, so at this point, we spend some time. All right, it's time for Ka'a. The two of y'all going to work together on the ritual? Or is it just going to be you going to one person it, or how are you going to do it?
Wait, don't I get to cast my spell?
What spell?
He just, yes, you can cast a spell, but he just killed it. Like the snake went down.
I got a 28 on Flaming Hands.
But the snake monster's dead.
All right. You know what though? Like the thing falls down, and then the snakes are just kind of like moving a little bit, and that is when a pillar of fire.
That's what I'm talking about.
Takes out the whole place.
For everybody.
Dinner.
Yeah, man. It's like
And it's so good because I just learned this spell right out of this Sudoku book.
And like you want to burn up the burning, like you also catch the guy in the cage. And like for a moment, you guys like, oh, he's burned him to death, and it kind of rolls around, and he's like, yeah,
Been there. Yeah.
Been there, done that.
But you're gonna cast the spell out of the book, the ritual.
Can thieves help with this with a D10?
Yeah, if you get a 10 or better, I'll give you. So you can do a +1. You want to try?
And that's helping me out with my casting?
Yeah, so it's like the way it is, like all of y'all can kind of like read along with it. So the thieves can
it's
all
a ritual,
make
right?
The thieves can all make a chance to get a 10 or better, and so can Septus. You can make a regular spell check, and a 10 or better will give Ka'a a +1 on whatever he gets.
What are the thieves rolling?
D10.
Well, I could roll a D10.
You got to get a 10 though,
yeah.
or spend luck.
Oh, okay.
But Septus can roll a d20 and get a 10 or higher to help. Correct?
Septus can roll a d20 and get a 10 or higher to help. Exactly.
Am I making just like a regular spell check then? Is that what you're asking for?
Yes.
I only got a 5. I'm here for moral support.
Yeah, no, we're just singing harmonies.
I'm still just going
yes.
I got a 22 total.
Whoa!
Wow.
Yeah, so now you're the helper. So now can you get a 10 or better to give him a +1?
Oh, sure. Let's see. Although I was planning on Spellburn. Well, but I guess I probably don't need a Spellburn at this point. Yeah, I got a 10 or higher, so that's now 23.
23?
That's got to do it.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Oh, no.
23 works. Are you kidding? I had y'all for a minute. Ooh, just for a minute there. Yeah, so here's what happens. Y'all finish the ritual. The ritual of kindness gets cast. And, like, suddenly you see all these lights come up. And, like, he looks around in wonderment, and he looks at his hands, and, like, you see his hands start to fall apart to dust, and his arms do, and he looks down, and his body, it begins to disintegrate right in front of your very eyes. He's falling to dust. His face starts to fall off. But he looks over at you, and his last word, he says, friends. And then just turns into a black pillar of dust. The dust swirls around, and suddenly, there in its place, you see death, capital D, death, the personification. I mean, you're sure it's him. And he looks over at all of you with his skeleton face and his hood and his cowl. And he's like, crosses names out, shuts his book.
Wait, as long as he's death noting people, like, before he leaves, can we have him put in the name of whoever put our name in the book?
People on here that I want dead. I do have a book.
She hasn't memorized them like what's her name from Game of Thrones, but
yeah, your death name.
He definitely keeps a list.
I don't. This is my Lankhmar book, and I don't have any enemies in here yet. So
I was a little worried because, I see the little page tabs on there. It's like, damn, you have bookmarks for your enemies. That's a level of organization.
That's for real life enemies.
Goodness gracious.
I'd like to imagine that as he was turning to dust, I was like, magic, magic, magic! And I'm like, oh.
Well, here's something I shouldn't mess about with. But yeah, he at the end of that, he shuts his book and he disappears. And for a second, you're like, what just happened? And then none of you ever remember seeing death in your waking hours. But every once in a while, when you sleep, you'll see him in your dreams forever. Just in the corner there, letting you know that one day.
I was going to say we're homies now. We did him a favor.
Okay, but this is where I'm going to be a little annoying here for a second. Does that mean we don't think we've completed our quest?
Oh, you absolutely are sure you do. You feel the geese come off you, and on top of that, everybody gets 2 points of permanent luck.
2 points of permanent luck?
Yep.
Ooh, thank you.
I'll take that.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'm going to give y'all, this is a hilarious and gruesome and nasty thing. So everyone's going to get, for tonight's adventure, our fights tonight, and for end of everything, I'm going to go 12 experience points.
So we get kids.
It'd be 46.
Yep, we're 4 points away from leveling up.
Okay, so
I've only got 43.
Who is still watching? Should we give them an extra 4 points and level them up to 2 for next time? Ooh, is there anybody
chat.
who will vouch for
Chat come through. I'm
ready to hear an argument for an extra 4
points. I already know Jess is we're just waiting for Jess to type of her response. She's
Dr. Irate says, yeah, come on, but that's
Jess says yes. Erratic buffoonery says yes. Victor Irate says yes.
We burned kids.
We shot old men in the
Spider kids shot old men.
I invoked Mog. Mog was here in person.
Yeah, I've been out by that.
Okay. I'm convinced, y'all. everyone gets you don't get any. You'll get 4 more experience points each, so everyone will be at 50. So for next time, we will level up and we will begin looking at second.
Thank you, chat.
You wrong for that.
Wait, well, the child's psychologically damaged, so I mean, we were gonna like release him into the city.
That kid owns this place now. There's no one else left alive. It's his.
That's true. It's like Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
I think we release him into the city and then
Your
just
memories of Willy Wonka are very different than mine.
Like, how funny would it be? Like, did you guys hear about the feral child on 3rd Street? We'd be like, crazy. No. He's biting people. No. That's wild.
Actually, that's an interesting question. He is the only one left in here, right?
As far as we know.
So,
so
my murder hobo side from my old D&D days says, this is ours now.
Yeah. Make a good hangout.
I like it. Yeah.
There's already traps. There's already some traps installed.
Maybe we just stay in the foyer, though.
We've not explored all of it. We don't know.
That's correct. 6'2". Actually, I don't know where I am. 6'2".
We don't know an A and B. We don't even know it's an A and B.
Yeah.
Right.
So
they probably could have helped us.
Or hindered.
Yep, but I like it. This is our place now.
Yep.
Can I write Sudoku book on my thing here?
Sure.
Yes. That's amazing.
We did it!
Yay!
And
So yeah, we have finished it up. We are made 2nd level. Thank you all very much for tuning in. We'll go ahead and stop here for this. We are off next week for Dungeon Con Online. So, but come out and see us, play some games, roll some dice. It's gonna be a great weekend of gaming. If I don't see you before, have a happy Memorial Day weekend to everybody out there, and have a moment of silence. Take it seriously. Love. Thank you all so much, and we will see you guys next time on Blades Against Bandwidth. Lankhmar. Peace. Thanks, everybody.
Good night.
Don't actually hurt kids either. It's just
No.
Kill spider children. Kill
Good night,
spider
good night.
children.